couple topics that we haven't done today, say pre-release. The band list last week, quite extensively. We talked about modern bands, lack of band lists.
Shut up and sit down. Shut up and sit down.
Oh man, so you versus Alfian. Alright, so the king is rightfully back in his throne.
Long live the king.
Yeah, long live the king. Hello everyone and welcome to our weekly modern tournament here at Grill Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick, I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Molly. Good to be back.
It's coming home, Mick.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
You can hear my throat's a little sore.
a little sore.
Yeah, and there were people I met while I was traveling and while I was at the GP and stuff like that. They would come up to me, hey man, I watch the stream all the time. You don't sound like anything that you do on the stream, and that's when I was sick. I was like, yeah, I'm sick.
No one has ever come up to me and said, I've watched the stream.
No, they do mention you. So now I believe Ben and Joe when they say like, hey man, people are like talking about the stream and talking about you. I was like,
who are these people?
Yeah,
who are these people? No one has ever...
You're just trying to like up my ego.
Yeah, make me feel good about myself, which I need.
Trying to validate. Yeah. I do need a lot of validation, but I'm skeptical about that validation. Anyway, we'll watch a match between Dominic and Antonio. Whose name is still in the
DCI.
Somebody gotta fix it. Anion, his name.
Antonio Low.
Anionlo.
There you go.
Like,
no.
Dude, I thought we fixed it. I fixed. So I remember fixing Aloysius's name, and that was fixed.
I cannot pronounce that name to save my life.
Aloysius?
I thought it was Aloysius.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Aloysius.
Yeah.
But like it's Singapore, man. Like we pronounce things differently.
Correct.
Like the French.
Correct.
Like the French.
Correct. Yeah, we've seen Antonio Agnolo, whatever we're going to call him from now on. We've seen him play a couple of times on stream before.
Yeah.
So you get to notice the people who you see, the regulars, quote unquote, who are here week in, week out, grinding for seasonal qualifier points so they can join the Greg Games Season 2 Invitational Qualifier happening this Saturday.
Yeah, Antonio's deck, truth be told, is like, whoa, bling.
It's bling.
It's bling.
It's bling. Almost as bling as the guy who plays the foiled Affinity. Name is escaping me at the moment. We've seen him on camera 3 times in the past month.
Foil Affinity.
Yeah, maybe Aaron. I wouldn't say Aaron, but I don't think that's right.
Aaron.
But it's like we're talking all masterpiece.
Yeah.
And then if it's not a masterpiece, you better believe it's foil.
Yeah, it's either it cannot be like the normal foil, right? It's
Special.
either masterpiece or it's like a promo.
Yeah, the Inkmoth Nexus, a judge.
Yeah, it's a judge. It's the GP Inkmoth Nexus.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
it's a FNM. What's that 01 guy that you attack in and that makes everybody +1/+1.
Yeah, signal pest.
Right?
Yep.
The lands special, man. The lands are like
it's got those
that one off like mountain.
Yeah, you need
one island like foil unstable land.
Serious man with a serious deck.
There is a person who is not changing his deck.
Yeah,
anytime soon.
But these are the fixtures on the stream, right? These are the people you see week in, week out, like they're
always here.
The true warriors playing modern. Wow.
Yeah. Oh,
so Antonio's playing a different deck to what?
Yeah, it's a different deck.
He's playing humans now.
Still all foil.
Natch.
And,
but it looks like is it humans? That looks like a mana leak.
I think this is like Jeskai good stuff.
Deck, and that's a spell queller, right? So he's got
that's not a spell queller. That's
mana leak two Mantis Riders.
Yeah,
sorry, that's the dual decks Blessed versus Cursed Guys to Saint Draft.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is that the GP version or is that a dual deck?
I think it's the dual deck. So you think we're on the old Jeskai good stufferoo?
Yes, I believe so. Because it doesn't make sense that No, it's not the dude. This is the life counter, right? So this is the dual deck one. That is what we are watching. Is the judge not the judge promo, the GP the Guys of Saint Traff promo from God knows when. But anyway, it goes for Steam Vents, passes the turn. Steam Vents versus Bob. That's end step. I'm gonna draw a card now. Yup, Dominic there taking a little bit of advantage of a little bit of slow play. Or like, not slow play, but like the slowness of Antonio's deck. Here we go, Lightning Bolt. Let me get rid of that. Textless, of course. Sorry, textless foil Lightning Bolt. And that is definitively the GP Geist of St. Trav, because the dual deck one's just too easy to get.
Too easy.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of GPs happen though, so a lot of
GP, yeah, a lot of GPs do happen, but like I do also like a little bit about the art for this Geist of St. Trav. It's very up close and personal.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have the old Nationals Flooded Strand promo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, the new one. Maybe he hasn't got his hand on them. I heard that they were moving like hotcakes.
Oh yeah.
People just wanted them. They look really nice.
They do look nice. I don't doubt it, but like it's
and they've
expensive, man.
Yeah, they got a lot of range. So the promo for that, so that art is on a playmat as well, and they thought that was supposed to be a masterpiece for Ixalan, which they discarded when they didn't. They eventually didn't make masterpiece in Ixalan. This was like the art, the slush art. So
is that the reason why?
I think so. Yeah. So there's going to be loads of these arts like coming out.
Jeez. Okay,
yeah,
that's interesting. All right, Abrupt Decay there. Was it Abrupt Decay?
It was Abrupt Decay, yeah.
Yeah, getting rid of the first of 2 Mantis Riders.
Yeah, so second one. So Thoughtseize got rid of the then the second one. So interesting, you have Mantis Rider in this deck with like some counter spells. You have Mantis Rider. So Mana Leak and Mantis Rider cards that I wouldn't naturally put together. Right? Yeah,
because like one is I'm gonna tap out on my turn, and then one is like I'm gonna
definitely not. Yeah, so I'm just wondering, is this like a tempo-ish deck? Like I'm gonna play counter turns 1 to your spells, maybe Serum Vision something, and then play Mantis Rider, and then just hold up enough protection to just ride my Mantis Rider, pun intended, to victory. Yeah. The art for Mantis Rider, obviously a man standing on a giant mantis.
I'm curious why Rizaldo here didn't play the
Geist of St. Trav.
Yeah, the Geist of St. Trav, because that is definitely something that your opponent cannot interact with. Do you
think he's worried about a Liliana of the Veil coming down?
That's possible, yes. I mean, like, but a Liliana of the Veil hitting the battlefield wouldn't be so bad, especially since you got a Mantis Rider to deal with it after. So, granted, sure, it's getting rid of something that you generally cannot interact with, but Dominic here will be able to just, destroy. I'm just going to kill all your creatures anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if he drops a Liliana or not.
Yeah, and it looks like Dominic has a Scavenging Ooze in hand, and then 2 Bloodbraid Elves as well, I believe, and a Liliana of the Veil, I think is the last card. So he's looking for.
Joel. Yeah, it's Joel.
Yeah, so he's looking for a 4th land. 4th land's really going to make this hand hum.
Yeah, just
slam my Bloodbraid Elf.
Oh yeah.
Get some free value.
Guns come out. Bloodbraid Elf. Guns come out like Snapcaster. Lightning Bolt. Oh gosh.
And there was an interesting tension, right, when Bloodbraid Elf came back. The curve for Jund got slightly higher. Yeah. Because historically it was like, I'm going to play my curve stops at 3, right? When it was Liliana of the Veil. But now they're like, well, make an Acquiescence for quad Bloodbraid Elf. But it's just a card you don't necessarily want to flip off Dark Confidant. Well, for one, like for the 4 damage in the Jund deck is a lot, especially when you have like Thought Seizes and Dark Confidant.
There have been there have been less.
There have been less. So wow, Tarmogoyf off the top.
Okay, so Spell Queller, I'm gonna eat a Tarmogoyf. I guess, and Bloodbraid Elf gonna resolve. Yes.
I think so. It's gonna attack. Oh, okay. Offer the trade.
Yeah.
Politely declined.
That's why Antonio didn't play the Geist of St. Trav. So now I think he's just gonna like slam that Geist of St. Trav. Right? Because he doesn't know that Dominic has another Bloodbraid Elf in hand. That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, he leaves it up. Okay. All right. So just gonna pass the turn. With this Mana Leak, and I don't know if you can ride it to victory. I doubt it.
Did he draw another Stomping Ground draw for the turn?
Right,
That's okay.
So just land.
Another Bloodbraid Elf.
Let's go.
The second one always gets you. Land. Lightning Bolt. Whoa.
Yo.
Target Spell Queller?
Yeah, probably gonna hit Spell Queller.
Has to Mana Leak.
Yeah. I have a feeling a Path to Exile's coming. Just an inkling.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Path to Exile? I mean, like, you're running white. Path to Exile? Path? Path? Path?
You're expectant, and also there's like a note of hope in your voice.
Like, I mean, come on. You're
Yeah.
red white, right? Path to
Here we go.
Exile,
Yeah, Path to Exile.
There's the, yeah, like, you must be thinking, like, okay, is it worth it to spend it on this when I can just block with, like, some other creature or something like that? But
I think all of the creatures we've seen from him line up quite badly against the Bloodbraid Elf, though.
oh, yeah, for sure.
Mantis Rider, Spellqueller, Geist of Saint Draft.
I mean, you'll be trading, right?
Of course,
you,
yeah.
You want to protect.
But the Bloodbraid Elf is getting the additional value, right? It's already given you an extra card. So seen the beauty of Bloodbraid Elf. Bloodbraid Elf, my first one, okay, Spellqueller. So I get like a 1-for-1 because I get a body on the board.
Right.
Bloodbraid Elf, Lightning Bolt. I have to use a real
counter
card.
spell
Yeah,
to
to
get
cast
rid
a
of the-
free Lightning Bolt.
Oh,
It feels bad. Feels bad.
So bad.
Who made Cascade Hay? Come on, people.
I don't know. Phyrexian mana still worse.
So, yeah.
Cascade
know,
at least like you.
Once we get to the old mechanics,
Yeah,
mechanics show, we can have our debate about the worst three magic.
Which Watsy is agreeing with. I mean, like, if you look at the ban list,
I think so.
like, you know, we're getting into the discussion like a little bit early, but yeah, that ban list, gosh, that was stupid. Like, you should just ban like that stupid 3 mana 3/3, deal 1 damage to like every. Oh, stupid card.
You got a platform. You finally got your platform
I
back to
finally
rant.
got-
You're like, yes, people will listen. Yeah.
Stupid card.
And-
Stupid.
So Antonio played a Geist of Saint Draft there.
Yeah.
That is, I don't know if that was good or not, because it's not blocking.
Well, it's not blocking, but you can attack for 4,
You
right?
can. We
Like-
attack for 6, right? Assuming it survives. But if you're Dominic and you play a Liliana's Veil, do you -2 to make Antonio sacrifice the spell queller, and then you get Tarmogoyf back, and then the Tarmogoyf blocks the Geist of Saint Draft, so you're only taking 4 from the Angel.
Like, you have to wait until you get like some removal, so you get rid of the spell queller. Like, you can get rid of this Geist of Saint Draft very, very easily. Like,
yeah,
you have
everything
blockers,
trades for it, right? You have to be aware that you're taking a 4. You're taking a 4 damage one shot.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's just like galvanic blast to the face, right?
Yeah.
And so you shouldn't be worried too much, because you're gonna block and that you're gonna kill it. Especially if, let's say, like Dominic here has he's got the ooze in hand,
and a lot of green sources and a lot of things to eat as well.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, he's no problem. He's not gonna die anytime soon.
And Dominic's having a think. Quite right, I think. Quite right. How do I want to play out this next couple of turns? How do I see the board developing? Antonio, 4 lands. Dominic has got 7 now.
Wow. Okay.
So you're going to see Liliana.
I don't think you should have played Liliana this turn.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
What would you have done? Played Scavenging Ooze?
Okay, so yeah, I would play Scavenging Ooze.
And he's going to... We're discarding?
What? Is he discarding the Scavenging Ooze?
Oh, no, he hasn't.
No,
I
it's
thought he said
-2,
4.
yeah.
He's -2ing, okay.
-2.
Make
So-
Antonio make the choice.
No, he's gotta kill his Geist of Saint Draft. Like, it's just 4 damage. It's like not worth it's not worth it. Which is why I don't, I didn't like him playing the Liliana here.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, the Liliana's gonna die. I would have rather played the Scavenging Ooze, make Antonio attack into, and then once you get rid of one of those creatures, then you drop down the Liliana.
Just mop everything up. Start attacking the hand.
Yes, then you mop. Yeah, just get rid of all the stuff on the table. Then you get your Tarmogoyf back.
Mm-hmm.
Then then the next turn, then you start attacking the hand, like you say.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I think, well, we'll see how it plays out. I would have played it slightly differently. Again, I don't play Jan. I don't play Magic. I'm not good at it. So, who knows?
Can confirm.
Whatever. Yeah, confirm.
Can confirm.
Geoff Ortiz is talking nonsense. I don't know, man. The chat is going off. You guys have fun with yourselves. I wanna see more people on Twitch. Nobody's chatting on Twitch. That's sad.
Haven't dropped some more history bombs on them yet. Just wait, and then we'll.
Oh, yeah,
then we will.
yeah.
And then we'll get the chat going.
That's my jam, man.
So
History stuff.
still making. I think we're still making a decision about card sacrifice, and it looks like Geist of Saint Draft is going away.
Yeah.
That looks like a laboured decision, though. Like really quite
It's
unwilling
like,
to.
why am I gonna do this?
Then we're gonna swing Pat Antonio down to 9.
Yeah, I mean, like, Guys of St. Trough is just 4 damage, that's it. Like, it's not a big deal. It's not like...
Well, I mean, the question is, how is
Antonio
Antonio winning this, right? He's not winning the race on the board. He's behind on life, and Spell Queller's 2 is very bad compared to Bloodbraid Elf's 3. And now Scavenging Ooze comes down, which is going to get bigger immediately.
Well, it's probably gonna grow to 4.
So what? And then, you know,
Well, okay, so if Dominic wants to grow it, he's gotta grow it now, while
Yeah.
Rizaldo doesn't have any mana. So I would just immediately pump it up to 4, so it's out bolt range.
well, he has a Flooded Strand, so he can go and get.
Oh,
yeah, so
okay,
yeah,
okay,
so
so
Flooded
that's a Flooded
Strand,
Strand, okay.
yeah, which he may do,
Oh, is that the GP Flooded Strand?
of course,
Of course.
of course.
Why do I even doubt?
Why
right?
even bother? You know,
Mm.
you know.
I
it.
knew it.
You know,
I-
we all
I
know it.
knew it in
But
the back of my
I think
head.
he's gone to get a.
It's no longer a masterpiece, though. He was he was
Nah.
like rocking the Halo Fountain masterpiece.
Next level.
Sorry, the Flooded Strand.
Next level. He's gone to get a that Sacred Foundry, I believe.
Oh.
That one, I think that's Sacred Foundry.
Yeah,
there.
that's the
I'm not au
Sacred
fait with the old Masterpiece Shock and Fetch lands, to be honest. I know what Hallowed Fountain looks like because someone next to me in a draft opened one with an Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, and I was like, well, aren't you lucky? Yeah. He went, I had a great draft, and I was like, oh yeah, did you? And he went, yeah, Hallowed Fountain. I was like, oh great. He's like, oh, and Ulamog. I was like, oh.
That's
I was like,
nice.
brilliant, mate. Thanks very much for showing me.
That is very nice.
Thanks for sharing. That's what I actually thought. Thanks for sharing. You
And
know,
then you were
could have
just
switched
like-
any of the packs that are with me, couldn't you? I would happily 2 out of 3 hits. Not bad.
You're like, thanks for. Like,
I open like
that's
the.
all the thoughts that are going in your head.
Yeah.
What actually comes out is just like expletive, like. I
y-
can't believe you. Like,
Yeah. No, I think I opened Munda Renegade Leader 2 packs in that draft. So for those who didn't play
Oh,
Battle of
God.
Zendikar, that was a 2 red white for a 3/4 ally, which is for
Rubbish
whenever you
ally.
play. Whenever it
Whenever you
attacks,
attack-
you can look at the top 4 and get some allies out of your deck and put 1 into your hand.
No, you put it on top of the deck.
No.
You
You,
put it on top of the
Oh, so
deck.
yeah.
You draw.
so I had 2. I opened 2 of those. I
So
think.
bad. Like, if you drew the card, fine. But, like, you put it on top of
I
the
think
deck.
I think in one of the games I went like 3 Munda attacks in a row without hitting an ally,
Oh.
and I just like, well, what is life? You know, I was really
You go, like, 4
questioning.
You go like 4 cards that's not an ally, and after
Yeah.
you draw the allies. Like, yeah, okay, I guess.
Oh, why aren't you Ancient Stirrings? So you're gonna see Antonio. Yeah, he needs to respond
Alright,
affirmatively to something. We're gonna
Well,
see a
it's
lightning
alright,
healing
lightning
helix.
You're gonna gain him a bit more life, but that scavenging ooze is gonna be like huge.
The thing is, Scavenging Ooze as well. The way that it can +1/+1 counter and gain 1 life,
Yeah,
it means that it just massively
It's a
swings
1
the
point
race
swing,
in your favor. Yeah, and he's going, well, I'll just keep eating then. Who cares, right? You know,
yeah, I'm
Dominic's
gonna eat that, guys.
Dominic's now go to 16 life.
Yeah, what
that-
if you have an Ojutai's command, right? I'm just gonna eat your graveyard.
Niche
It
card
might- yeah,
references.
might be. You might.
Also, was it Rakdos Charm? Exile all cards from all players' graveyards.
Yeah.
Rakdos Charm. Yeah, all attacking creatures get -1. Oh no, target player loses 1 life for
equal
each attacking
to-
creature.
No, for each creature you control.
Take that, Splinter Twin. Yeah.
Yeah, a million copies.
Yeah.
Take a million.
Yeah.
You can never be too careful.
Yeah. And then, but yeah, I'm still. I don't know how Antonio sort of gets out of this.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Maybe a
but-
path to exile for the Scavenging Ooze looks good.
But he needs to draw it. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
but
it doesn't look like-
Snapcaster, Path to Exile. I assume he's playing Snapcaster. This
I
seems like a
hope
great
so.
Snapcaster deck.
maybe.
I think so.
This is like the slower, like Jeskai Humans deck. Like the Jeskai Humans deck, legitimately good. Like I know somebody who does play it. Very fast, very aggressive. But this just seems like a slower version of that.
What are you losing by playing Jeskai Kite Self Rebooters?
Yeah, you're losing, some form of like duress / Thoughtseize / Inquisition, Kite Sail.
So Kite
But
Sail, yeah.
I mean, like you're gaining like Boros Charm and
just feel like Kite Self Rebooters just very, very good though.
it's good, yeah. But I mean, like
feel like it's
the
very,
human
very
deck,
good.
the human deck historically has just this problem of like reach, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
Yeah, and just if I've got a burn spell, I've got lightning bolts,
Boros Charm, right? Boros Charm. The problem is that having those cards in your deck makes your Aether Vial worse because
it doesn't play Aether Vial.
It doesn't play Aether Vial.
Yeah, it just goes like.
Seems like it's too slow, right?
It seems like it's too slow.
It seems like it's too slow because the humans deck is all about Aether Vial turn 1, Champion of the Parish from Aether Vial, Tali's Lieutenant, that sort of like shenanigans.
That's right, but I mean it's so strange that it actually does work because like you turn 1 Champion of the Parish, turn 2 Lieutenant, turn 3 what's the Mantis Rider, and then like you're set. You're like, yeah, just keep going. If you turn 2 with Vatalia as well, it's like, yeah, I'm just going to push you back a bit, just half a turn. Lightning Bolt.
And Cryptic Command, yeah.
Alright.
So Dominic takes first game.
Yay.
Very handily, I think. Scavenging Ooze, just riding Scavenging Ooze. As the Jund decks are occasionally want to do. Land a Scavenging Ooze, kill everything else on the board, and then attack you... Attack you.
Attack you for
yeah, I mean for sure. I mean that's just a legitimate game plan.
That's Jund, yeah.
Just like, oh yeah, turn 1 Thoughtseize, alright, well we know what we're doing, and then just go from there.
It's not gonna get. I mean, like Dominic doesn't have a lot of like card advantage cards. It's just like, yeah, I'm gonna 1-for-1 you, except for this Bloodbraid Elf, which occasionally you're gonna 2-for-1.
Yeah, and Dark Confidant, the 2/1 black enchantment that sits in the battlefield, never attacks, never blocks.
Just draws a card. Yay! Could have just made it enchantment. Would have been perfect. I
think they've tried that though, haven't they? I guess you have stuff like Phyrexian Arena, and what was the one from Return to Ravnica? One black. Enchant a land tap, draw 1 card, lose 1 life. It was in the pack right deck. Underworld Connections. That is the one I was thinking about.
You have to pay mana each turn. Like that's not.
Well, you have to. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's boring.
Boring.
You should.
Some may call boring balanced. No. Some may call it that.
No.
The best part of Underworld...
Pacifism should have been 2 mana, people. Just keep it 2 mana.
The best thing about Underworld Connections is that they had double black in his mana cost. For Nyxlos Shrine to Nyx. It's like, don't mind if I do.
Was that the series with Nyxlos?
Yeah, no, it was in... So it was Theros before Return to Ravnica, so you have Pack Rat, Nightveil Spectre... Nightveil Spectre in every deck, in all of the decks. Desecration Demon, 2 for 6/6. Sacrifice,
Oh, that was a horrible time. Like
Thoughtseize, Mutavault, like they were the that was it. And then the mono blue deck, which has basically like the Master of Waves.
Oh gosh, yeah. I remember.
Nightveil Spectre being the common denominator between the mono black and the mono blue deck. Just people running like Nightveil Spectres into each other because it's a 2/3. Why didn't you make it a 2/2 so they could trade? It's already very good. Why not make it a 2/2?
Just lower down the power level. You have lightning strikes. Come on, it works.
They're like
Ashok as well. Oh gosh.
Yeah,
well, that was in the blue black, the mono black and the mono blue, with the grey merchant.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Gary. Isn't that what people call him?
Grey merchant.
Very silly. Gary. He still lives in pauper mono black decks.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like, he lives in like combo EDH decks.
Does he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's like mono black, like just.
Is that a real thing?
Yep. Yeah. It's like some random, like I
assume you just loop him from the graveyard. Is that how it works? Just go and again and again.
You can't sacrifice him, bring him back, sacrifice him, bring him back, sacrifice him. Like Marin does stuff like that. Oh gosh, so annoying. Yeah. Oh well. Modrota probably play something like that. Yes, Gary is real in EDH. Oh, Gary is real times 10 in EDH. Stupid card.
This is all beyond me, this EDH.
Oh, is
EDH thing.
Commander?
Commander.
Commander Beckett. No, that is...
Admiral Beckett. Right. Yeah.
General Tao.
General Tao?
That's a fast food chain. That's a Chinese food
I was
chain.
about to say. Yeah. It's not a magic card.
Yeah.
Not one I've seen. I thought it might have been in like Portal or something. So I was like, and I don't know. It could have been.
Could have been
like arrows of
no, the tree Portal Tree Kingdom.
Yeah. Like all of these cards, you're just like, okay.
Lubu.
What was the one that was in iconic Masters of Anniversary 25 is like 10,000 arrows or something. It was like draw a card for each tapped creature you control. Was that what it was?
Yes, borrow.
The borrowing of 20,000 arrows.
Yeah, borrow 20,000 arrows.
The card we didn't know we needed.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a sorcery that can be played at any time.
Didn't need to have reprinted.
Yeah, it's a sorcery that can be played at, only when your opponent casts a creature spell can you play this sorcery, and then it has destroy target creature. It does not enter the battlefield.
Well, it's Potter, the wordings. They did not come up with the idea of reminder texts.
I remember seeing them when I was much younger. While we're waiting for players to sideboard the Portal cards.
Oh yeah,
so Portal Starter, Portal 2, Portal. I didn't see much of the Portal 3 Kingdoms. That was a bit after my time.
Man, P3K was like the way that they tried to infiltrate
to
like
Asia.
Asia.
Yeah. But they were very alluring. The cards. They looked very different. Yeah. And they were very simple.
Yeah, I mean it's the same way how what's that recent product, the World Series?
Oh yeah. With the planes with the cool Chinese themed arts.
All the
I'm waiting
by Chinese artists,
waiting
Chinese
for the Singapore
arts.
Global Series Singapore.
Yeah.
Just be a plate of like food and someone at a shopping mall.
What I don't get is that you can actually use the cards in like
they're legal in China, right? In standard,
China, standard and legacy. But not in modern. It's like boo-hoo modern.
I mean,
they're not very powerful, but I mean.
Oh no, they're awful.
Yeah.
The interesting concept is, it's like
you're now diversive. You are. What's that? Dividing?
Yeah, it is a division because you're basically creating a new. In China, you can do this, but the interesting concept is, how do they push it? Like Ugin's Nexus is the M19 buy a box promo.
Yeah.
You can only get by buying a box.
And
but is it too good? No one knows.
It's stupid good.
Is it though? Is it?
Yeah.
I would need to see a deck that runs it and is good.
EDH.
But right?
That's not. It's kind of broken in EDH.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's just interesting as to. With these trend things, is how far do they push the power level on some of these cards?
This is very Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. They're like, I'm gonna push the card level.
So I will say in Yu-Gi-Oh! when I used to play that, all of the cards, the base set would come out in Japan, a set would come out, and so imagine like an expansion. So M19 would come out in Japan 4 months in advance, so you'd know all the cards. Now when they came to the West, they would add in. They would have they had a rarity in the West that they didn't have in Japan, Secret Rare, which was one every box, and of course that's where all the best cards ended up.
Okay.
Secret Rare, one in every box, one in every 23 packs, and they would invent 10 new cards only for the West, the TCG versus the OCG, and then they would have 10 cards that were sort of like in the OCG that were not in normal sets, so they would try and get into the TCG. And you could tell that they had not tested some of these cards. You could tell it was just like one guy at his computer being like, there is nothing wrong with this. This will not break anything. I can see no issues with this amazing card.
I'm just going to take like the art. I take the art from somewhere. I'm just going to sneak this into the print. Right?
No.
No one will know.
It's a running joke, right? That it's just a guy at his kitchen table playing like 2 games, being like, "That'll be fine." No real thought given to it. Yes, as we sort of kicking off and seeing.
Inquisition Kozilek here. Does that get counted? Maybe.
So Dominic had 2 red-black lands in hand, and very luckily found a Verdant Catacombs. And just going to see a Man Lake, which I
I agree. I
think so, right? Yeah.
Play
Blackley Cliffs. I'm wondering, he has a Blood Crypt in hand as well. Would he play Blood Crypt tap just to get it in, or is he's worried about a Mantis Rider, so he's holding up Fatal Push?
Yeah, probably. I mean, but he's got no way of activating Fatal Push. Of course, Antonio doesn't know. That could have just been, a lightning bolt.
Yeah, it could have been.
So yeah, Dominic here putting off like mixed signals, which is great. I mean, that's how you should be playing the game. Like, you don't want to give your opponent information or too much information,
It's-
and at the same time, like you just want to like screw their heads. But now, Antonio knows, hey man, he's got no lightning bolt.
It's like the guy who, you know, they play like an untapped watery grave and say go, and you're like, hang on a second. Hang on, when you're on the play and you play your land and you go okay, and they play untapped watery grave and go pass, and you're like, hang on a second. What's going on here? We've seen that a couple of times.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, like you send a signal like at the cost of life. I mean, life is also a resource.
Is a resource
in the game, and if you do project, especially when you know your opponent's deck, right? Like you start off with an untapped blue source, and like it's your opponent's turn 2. They gotta be thinking, oh, he got spell snare.
Yeah, I think so.
You know.
And then it's just like, do you call that, or do you call that bluff?
Yeah, do you try to just
We're going to see lightning bolt on Scavenging Ooze.
There we go. Antonio here going down to 13 already.
Dominic, if he hits a land, he's going to feel real good because he has got double Bloodbraid Elf again.
Oh, yeah.
So his Thoughtseize to clear the way.
Thoughtseize.
Does this get countered?
Spell Queller.
I mean, I'm countering that. I think...
Yeah, for sure.
This is a question. This is you know, we're talking about Return to Ravnica, Theros Standard. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, do you just take your opponent's Thoughtseize?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah,
like that?
If that's the only,
say if they have Thoughtseize and say they're playing Mono Black, they have Thoughtseize and a Pack Rat. Do you just take their Thoughtseize?
No, I take the Pack Rat.
Take the Pack Rat. Well, Ultimate Price was in the format, so you can kill it, you know, turn 2.
I know, but like...
A good Pack Rat player obviously does not play Pack Rat until turn 5.
Yes, exactly. So like, yeah, I'm going to just take the Pack Rat out of your hands before like this gets out of control.
Okay.
Alright, so second Scavenging Ooze, and Dominic here just wants to see a land on the top
any land that comes into play untapped, so it's not a Black Clear Cliffs or a Treetop Village.
Oh man, I see Calvin on the group chat.
Calvin Chen.
Yeah.
Shout out to Calvin Chen.
Calvin, why are you not here, man? I want to see your interesting brews. Trying to play Flame of Keld in Modern. How about that?
I like that.
That'll be fun.
I think that's a great philosophy of... My matches are going to go very quickly, and I'll either win quickly or lose quickly, but they'll go very quickly.
They will, yeah.
And I'm a man who can appreciate that. You know, sometimes you just want a sandwich, and you know that if you're playing Burn, it will not take long. You'll either win very quickly or lose very quickly, and that will be determined in about 2 minutes. And you know, you're not going to be playing a 45-minute control mirror. You know, even the Burn mirror match takes a little bit of time, but it's not like a. It's quite, you know, you're only going to see like 11, 12 cards, so and you've only got to count to 20, so it doesn't take that long.
All right, Snapcaster into bold. The second, what's his name? Second,
Scavenging Ooze.
Scavenging Ooze, yeah. But I think Dominic shouldn't be worried.
I don't think so. I think that if he can land a Bloodbraid Elf, it just catches him up massively.
Yeah. Well, he can. I mean, like, I would Fatal Push the Spell Queller. I would Fatal Push the Spell Queller right now.
Well, needs Revolt, right?
You don't need to cast that spell.
But he needs Revolt.
Yeah, he needs Revolt, and he has Revolt right now. So I would just do it.
Just like that.
Yeah, there's no, there's no reason why you shouldn't cast it, because like you don't have to cast the Thoughtseize. He has nothing in hand.
Yeah, but the problem is that when these decks get down to 1 card in hand, the cards they have are either lands which they're going to play, or they're going to be instants that they can just play in response to your Thoughtseize.
Yeah, so the Thoughtseizes like becomes like,
it just forces the issue, right? It just forces them to play
I
perhaps
see
when
what
they
you
don't.
Have in hand,
yeah.
Right. Oh, wow. So it chooses not to...
Yeah, just down to 14.
Alright, but you...
A Fatal Push.
Fatal Push. Oh, he did not...
Come on, people. Let's use the... there we go. Use the phone. Yeah, so Fatal Push on the Snapcaster Mage.
Oh, okay. I thought he lost the Scavenging Ooze this turn.
No, he didn't. He didn't.
Oh, he got pushed back in his hand?
No, he just didn't play it. So you can see...
Lightning Bolt? Man, he needs another.
So Dominic needs a land, and it's an overgrown tomb.
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't want to play it untapped.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to. I mean, like, that's that's only 2 damage.
So he knows Antonio has a cryptic command in hand.
Yeah, fine.
So he counters the first one, and then he gets you with the second one.
Yeah, that's why, like, you know.
Just keep jamming those threats. Keep jamming them until they can't counter them.
Okay, so here's the weird thing is that you are going to lose 2 life points anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You're gonna lose, like, if you let this not resolve, like, you're losing 2 life points to that spell queller.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and letting Antonio draw another card,
Mm-hmm.
which could just be like a straight up counter spell or something like that, or another counter spell. And if you just slam it right now, like, you lose 2 life, fine, but like, I'm gonna get Bloodbraid Elf into Bloodbraid Elf next turn, so I'm gonna get 4 spells.
And you're really letting Antonio play like his own game plan.
Yeah. And now you don't know what the other card is in hand.
Oh,
man, that's
Dark
a bug.
Confident. That's a good one to hit off the top of the deck.
I would let him resolve the Dark Confidant
And then
counter the Bloodbraid Elf bounce.
you can mana leak.
This is not the way I thought it would go.
Really?
I would let the Bob resolve.
Yeah, which is what he did.
And then bounce. No, let the Bob resolve. Use the cryptic command. Bounce the Bob.
And then counter the Bloodbraid Elf.
Bloodbraid Elf, yeah, exactly. I think that's why he's gonna try to do this turn, but he doesn't know.
Another one off the
obviously.
top. I have to say, the second Dark Confident makes you feel less good than the first Dark Confident.
Yeah.
You want one.
Yeah.
And you want a second one in case you kill your first one, but you don't want the
But
second
you don't
one
want
because
the second one
they
before.
will get you. They at 6 life, they're gonna get you.
Yeah.
And Dominic has to think. He needs a removal spell now because he needs to get rid of the spell queller.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's got a Tamagotchi.
He can't. I don't think he can race.
Nah, I think you go like Bloodbraid Elf.
He needs the
right now.
Bloodbraid Elf to resolve, and then to
get a-
hit Tarmogoyf, so he can have a hope of racing.
Mm.
And his Dark Confident really needs to hit a land. But we know Antonio's
Well,
got the
that's
cryptic command.
So many things that need to go right.
It is.
And he opts not to.
So he drew a Thought Seize, but that's another 2. That's a turn off the clock. So he's trying to calculate,
I will cast Tamagotchi then. Tamagotchi first. Draw out the counter spell, then the Bob. And then pray. Like, because that's practically the only way that you can win. So 10 points of damage. Tamagotchi, that's gonna get countered and probably gonna,
Which is, I
cast the
assume.
Bob to go back the hand. After you cast the Bob again.
Okay.
I think that's the way to go. Because, like, next turn you need to go, like, Bloodbraid Elf into Lightning Bolt, probably. And then,
And then attack with the
so
squad.
that's
Yeah.
3, 5, 8. No, that's not enough. It's not enough.
No, it's not enough. It's not enough.
Ugh.
He needs his Tarmogoyf to stick, and the Dark Confident also to stick. And then next turn cast Bloodbraid Elf and hit a Lightning Bolt off the top of the deck.
And I think casting the Thought Seize is a bad idea here. I feel.
But he's going to do it.
Oh, no, that's very painful. You see, if you had taken the goddamn 2 life to begin with, right? With the overgrown tomb, you would have gotten in a lot more damage.
Yeah, he would have done. He would have forced that Cryptic Command.
Yeah, he would have forced that critical command, and now I don't need to Thought Seize the bloody critical command from under you. And then he would be casting the second Bloodbraid Elf last turn, and then, that would have happened.
Thing to note, these players are playing at a, we'll say methodical, to be generous, pace. But there is only 10 minutes left in the round.
Oh man, I did not start the timer.
You did
This
not,
is
but there is only 10 minutes left in the round, so they need to,
They need to pick it up.
they need to pick it up a bit.
Yeah.
New slow play warning rules in the most recent judge.
I have not gone through. Honest to God, like, I need to go and attend the, like, policy change meeting and stuff like that. But
When someone says we're going to a policy change meeting, I just go, I'm not.
Oh yeah.
That's my general approach to those things. I'm not. You are, and you're going to come back and tell me what they are,
Like,
and then I'm going to not do that.
What is the new slow play change?
Correct.
Slow play?
I think the rule was we're going to be a bit more aggressive about slow playing.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. So
Are you an aggressive?
yeah, I'm like, I stare the guy down. It's like, okay, so my rule is, and I think there's a lot of people that do agree with this. There's a lot of judges that do agree with this technique. Like, I'll stand on one side of the table. I'll look at the board state. I'll look at your hand, and then I'll walk over and like just analyze it for enough time to understand the board state. I'll walk over. I will look at the other guy's hand, and then try to figure out like what's happening, and then like once I formulate, okay, there's a play here, I'll tell the guy, hey, yo, dude, somebody needs to make a move right now, or you are going to get a slow play warning. Like I think that's fair. Yeah,
I think that's fair.
Because like I'm looking at the board state for the first time for the first time this game, right? And I have to go and figure all this shit out. You've been sitting here playing this bloody game. You know, you haven't figured out the board state and you haven't figured out a move yet. You're stuck.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to make a decision. And I think that's for players generally that's what you need. Like you just need to tell them, dude, do something.
Do something.
That's it, and then they'll move because. By that time, we say that they're stuck in the loop, right? They're going through the actions, especially you can see them like they're pointing at this card and they're pointing to that card and they're pointing back to the hand and they're pointing to this card and then that card and back to the hand, and you literally can see them stuck in a loop. They just need that little nudge from a judge to say, yo dude, do something or you get penalized.
I'm watching Dominic stuck in a loop at the moment.
Yeah. Is it his turn?
It is his turn.
Okay, somebody gotta go out there and say, yo dude, you gotta do it. You gotta do something.
And it's a question, Liliana of the Veil, Bloodbraid Elf.
Why not both? Bloodbraid Elf into Liliana Veil. Easy game.
I mean, the difficulty is getting one to stick on the board, right?
Yeah.
I think I play the Liliana because I want a minus to hit the...
To make sure I don't die next turn to the lightning ball, right?
Yeah. Well, not only that, I don't want to die to the top of my deck.
Okay.
Because he's going to Bloodbraid Elf, that's okay.
Yeah, okay. So somebody's made a move.
Oh, Dreadball.
Sweet.
Okay.
Dreadball. That's gonna hit the Spell Queller, of course. Spell Queller.
So don't know what they're discussing.
No, what's on the stack? Because he wants to bounce something. You see, this is where when that Bob resolve, you bounce the Bob, you counter the Bloodbraid Elf, right? Judge. Oh, Judge level 0, Ilham.
We've got Grey Games 2017 Invitational 5th to 6th place finisher. Ilham.
Risky.
On the scene.
Hey man.
So this is a play you tried to bring up earlier, where you counter, you let it resolve, then you bounce it. But the thing is, this isn't a spell, right? Yeah. So he wants So he wants to counter the Dreadball, presumably, but he can't then bounce the Bloodbraid Elf because the Bloodbraid Elf's still on the stack.
Yes, correct.
Cascade, very very strange mechanic.
Well, anyway, you can bounce the Tarmogoyf, right?
You can bounce Tarmogoyf.
Yeah, the Tarmogoyf is like huge.
So we're going to see, I'm going to play Dreadball targeting your Spell Queller. Do you have any responses? Well, yes, I do.
Am I going to Thought Seize you? No, I think that's a bad idea.
I think it's a very bad idea. So Dominic's hand is Thought Seize, Dark Confidant, and then he'll get another Thought Seize back. None of those cards does he want. He wants none of those cards.
Am I going to Thought Seize you? No, and I'm just not going to cast a spell. Alright, go to attack step. Beat.
Oh, wow. Wow!
Bang.
Woo!
Bang. You do not like play around that settle.
No. They never see the Settle the Wreckage coming. Jeez. They never see it.
All the value.
Dominic's like, yeah, I got basics. Yeah I'm getting them. I'm getting those. Yeah, that's right. I'm getting those basics out of my deck.
Yeah, I got
but I
that.
feel bad. I feel
Like,
bad.
each one of these basics reminds
They
me of a
never
bad
see the
time.
settle wreckage coming.
Oh my god.
They never
It's
see
like-
it. To be honest, he was probably confused by the masterpiece lands. I don't know what mana you got. I don't know what mana you got
I guess
open.
You got mana.
You
I
got
guess.
double. You got double white. Probably. Who knows? Because I can't tell because they're not real color. And Dominic, you can see right. Yeah, Dark Confident, Liliana.
Okay, so Dark Confidant first.
Yeah,
Then the Liliana, of
yeah,
course.
Liliana.
And that's gonna be like counter
Bounce. Draw.
Counter bounce, man. Bounce.
No, make him play.
yeah.
No.
He's got enough mana. Counter
Draw. But also make him just die to the top of his deck.
You would hope so.
Wow, Mystic.
Celestial Colonnade.
Celestial Colonnade. Okay.
Soon.
Oh, lucky.
All right. So Dominic here needs to just
Down to 8.
He's flying by the seat of his pants. 4 life
Tarmogoyf,
left.
go.
Pass the turn. That could have been like 2 damage from Tarmogoyf, but I think that's over because like that Celestial. If I'm not wrong, that's a Celestial Colonnade. Yes,
It
that
is.
That's a promo. Hit you for 4.
We're going to
And
game
it's
3.
Game 3.
3 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta tell them what? Slow. Yeah, you got. Nah, it's okay. They'll do it. They'll do it. They penalize. You see, They penalize themselves, right? But actually, you're penalizing the other player. But I do have to say, like Rizaldo also, just not the fastest player on earth, but he does take like there is a pace.
Methodical.
Yes, it's a methodical pace. It's like sauntering, right?
A saunter.
A saunter.
Real
We
lean.
talked about
Real lean. you know.
1936 here. This is Jinhan saying, yeah, I think the games could have gone a lot faster. You think so? You think?
No comment.
No comment. Oh, the handshake. Bye bye. I guess something happened. Maybe.
And then Josh Rutan in the Facebook chat saying hello to you too.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep. All right. We're going to go for a short break.
We'll find out what happened.
Yeah, we'll find out like why the game has ended, I suppose. But man, that Settle Wreckage is just like
they never see it coming.
Boom, shakalaka. Okay. Anyway, we'll be back in about 5 minutes time, so don't go away. Remember, you can join us on the stream Wednesday nights 8 p.m. Singapore time. Does Alfian do the outro? No, do you do the outro? Except for the social media stuff.
No, I do the outro. GregGames.com / GregGames.com.
Yeah,
check out
Facebook
buy lists. It's the 2018 seasonal qualifiers, invitationals.
We don't have to sell out. They don't pay us that much to do it.
Go there or don't.
Yeah,
really ambivalent. No, go there. Go there.
Yeah, we just started like the new seasonal qualifier 2 is this Sunday. This Saturday. Seasonal qualifier for season 3 has already started. So if you want to get in on the action, make sure you head on down to Grey Ogre Games or greyogregames.com and find out more about
last year $5,000.
Yeah, and this year $5,000.
$150 just for sitting at the table.
Yeah,
they're going to give you $3 crisp $50 bills.
Yeah,
for sitting down at the table,
like actual money.
You could just say thank you very much and have a great day and go buy yourself 50 portions of economy rice from the Maxwell Hawker Centre if you're so inclined.
Yeah, you have to play modern first, but you can just like buy. You can play like 4 rounds of
play Mono Prison.
Yeah. All right, we'll be back. See you guys in a bit.
We're back presently.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the round 2. I wanted to say the second round, but I slipped up.
It's a proper noun.
The round
The
two.
round
The
two.
round
The
two.
round two.
Between Aaron and Wilson. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Molly. I got the names wrong.
And we're going to see something beautiful.
Yeah.
Aaron with his
It's all
affinity deck.
I hope it is the same deck. It's different sleeves though. It's different sleeves.
Don't make me nervous. Don't make me nervous. I know. I'm sure it'll be.
I remember those different sleeves. And look at that. Like he's got the SCG. Is that the SCG open? Yeah.
I believe so.
Oh,
Is that Days?
Yeah.
Is that Days?
Oh, I love that card so much. Like the card art is just amazing. The foil on that card, like people say it looks ugly.
Did not like the invocations.
Oh, no, I liked it.
Did not like them that much.
You know why I like it so much? Because I got a few of them. So yeah, whatever.
Humble brags.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Humble brags.
Like it a lot. But yeah, they look pretty. They're like, especially Days. Days is probably the one I want. Like of all of them, like especially like if you have the one in the Japanese packs, those have like even more matte finish. The things that are matte are really matte.
Really matte.
That shine, like really shine.
And looks like Wilson is on.
That's a normal foil Bling Moth Nexus.
We've been cheated.
Yeah.
It looks like I don't know what Wilson is playing. Aetherval and Scavenging Ooze. That is not a deck we normally see.
Wow, that was fast.
In Modern.
Only thought gonna follow it up with probably keeping up that remand. What?
Aaron wants to so Steel Overseer.
Still Overseer, yeah.
But what is his deck? What was Wilson playing? Scavenging Ooze, Aethervals? What's going on?
Oh, it's just like green white hate bears.
Green white hate bears.
Yeah.
A lot of hating.
Yeah, look at that.
So is that Talia at the front of the hand? Yep. That's
a Flicker Wisp.
Is that the RPTQ promo? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Flicker Wisp.
We're
getting a Talia. It's coming in.
I feel it's weird. Like you should have just done that on your turn. Don't let him untap.
Yeah. So 3 mana.
3 mana.
Master of Ethereum. Okay.
I thought that was a remand. Okay. Swing in.
Put a token on it.
Yeah.
Decent damage.
+1 counters. So swinging in for 2 points of damage. Oh, the life bar is not there. Why did it keep taking away the life bar? Come on, guys. So 2 points of damage. Well, off the table, you can't really see it. Oh yeah. James, they did. Awesome. Cool. They understood. They know the rules. Although I do wish we could like hire like some guy, just to put counters, press the buttons. We get one guy like just to press the buttons and like report back to us like, oh man, the life changed, man.
That's how baller we are now. We got people, we got runners.
Yeah, we get one
runners.
guy. We pay him like $2 an hour. A pack
He'd be lucky. He'd be lucky. More than I'm getting paid.
Alright. So Imorph Nexus here. Another Steel Overseer.
Whoa.
Goodness gracious.
That Master of Ethereum's looking big as well now.
Big, yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to swing in, just la-di-da.
No fear.
Gets +1/+1 from the Warcry.
It does. And he's going
+1/+0,
he's going how big?
Jeez.
How big? Or is this 6/6 at the moment?
Well, he can block. So here's the thing. He can block
Flicker
and
Wisp.
then Flicker Wisp. So he can block the... Oh, jeez. Right. So now, you can Flicker Wisp the Master of Ethereum and block the Signal Pass. That's the one that's giving you a lot of problems. But I don't know what else is in Wilson's hand.
But then he's trading essentially a Flicker Wisp for a Signal Pest and 6 points of damage.
Well, the Signal Pest is like a 1/2 right now.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It's not so bad.
So we're going to see a Flicker Wisp come in, and he's going to target an Ornithopter. Targeting Ornithopter. So he's either So that counter's going to go away. Oh wow, he's just chumping the Master of Ethereum.
Yeah. So that grows.
Does he have Pass to Exile? Does that make sense to get rid of the Master of Ethereum? Why would you? He's got a second Talia in hand, so I see why he's okay to throw it away.
Yeah. But that's not a good. I mean, like that's not great practice, right?
And he's going to say that's fine, and we're going to see
Oh.
Is it a settle the wreckage?
Oh, here we go. Restoration Angel.
Restoration
Yeah,
Angel. Okay, there we go.
So Resto Angel, bounce the Talia.
Mhm.
I would have saved the Resto Angel for Flicker Wisp,
Restoration Angel, bounce the Flicker Wisp.
and then bounce another thing.
Yeah, then bounce the Talia.
Yeah.
None of your creatures die. I take no damage.
Mhm.
Just down the chain. Just down the chain.
You die. Then
Yeah.
You die, and you die, and you die, and you die.
And we're all coming back.
Eh? No.
So he's
Oh,
bounced.
okay,
He's,
so you
he's
bounce
the
the
master.
Flicker Wisp.
And then, the Master of Ethereum, the Flicker Wisp is going to trade with the Signal Pest.
No. They bounced. Wait.
No.
Yeah. So if
Did
you
he not?
bounce-
He did Restoration Angel,
Yeah. So they
targeting the
don't die.
Flicker Wisp.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah. So the
I
Flicker
thought
Wisp is
they
a
were
new
gonna-
creature.
He
Yeah.
was pointing to the.
Yeah. But how do you like just using your Restoration Angels and Flicker Wisp to just prevent damage? Because that's all he's done.
It feels bad, obviously. I mean, like it feels. Really,
And
really
reset. He's reset counters as well, right? That's the other thing
Yeah.
he's done. He's gone, your Ornithop had 2/1 counters. It doesn't anymore.
But
It's going to get there because he's got 2 Steel Overseas in the battlefield.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't feel like Wilson is winning. He's not winning the race,
Mm-hmm.
right? He's in no world is he winning this race.
Nope.
So,
Well,
do you think it's
Aaron's
sensible
gonna
to
start-
save the damage in that case, or do you think he just needs to like play out and find a way to kill?
I don't think Aaron should block here. Number one, I think he should wait until he can activate both of his Steel Overseers next turn.
Mm-hmm.
He can afford to take the 6 damage, like no problem. So
Yeah,
I
Wil-
don't see the reason why he has to attack.
Wilson's deck is not I'm going to kill you from 20 out of nowhere deck. It's like I need to deploy creatures, which you're going to see coming by and large, and then turn them sideways.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
and
not,
so-
but it's not a 17 damage chunk deck
Mhm.
like the Affinity deck can potentially be. I mean, if Aaron plays Cranial Plating now, like, ooh, stuff's happening. If he
Yeah.
plays a Cranial Plating,
So-
things going to happen.
So I'm kind of curious.
And Wilson's pushed the 8th of Isle up to 4 as well. That's
Mhm.
interesting. So I'm wondering, is he signaling another Restoration Angel?
Possible, yes. Well, I mean, like, that's where your Aetherval wants to be, right? Generally, you want 2 Aethervals, which is why I don't like the Hate Bears deck. Like, the Hate Bears, like, it has to go up to 4 for you to be profitable with your...
Path.
What is... Oh, Path to Exile, okay.
Path
there
to
we
Exile,
go.
paying the addition for Talia.
Yeah, okay. I think that's fine.
So step 1, get rid of
Aaron's
Master of
gonna lose,
Ethereum,
yeah.
correct. I'm
Yes,
presumably
yeah.
going to go and find a basic mountain.
For Unglued?
Or basic island.
Oh, no, sorry, not...
Judge.
Not,
What's that?
yeah,
Judge.
yeah.
Judge.
The Therese Nelson Judge promo.
Of course, why wouldn't it be?
Of course. Because
I
that's
assume
more
you've just got
valuable.
loads of those knocking around the house somewhere.
No, I've only got one pack.
You got
it's
one
not
pack.
even opened.
Even opened.
Yeah. I've heard it's like worth a lot of money.
You've heard. Or it's collectible. It's not worth a lot of money.
Yeah,
It's collectible.
It's collectible.
it's
Yes,
collectible.
It's a collectible. For collectible reasons.
For collectible reasons.
Yeah.
The collectability of the unlimited dual lands
Yeah.
in the Rochester draft at GP South Island.
Pip Bob saying, "Yo, Mick Oporto says hi. Yo, what's up, Pip Bob? Who's Pip? Who's Pip Bob? But anyway, yeah. Hi, Porto. Hi, Arena. And guess what? Rui Grande is here. Rui Grandao. Yeah. You guys know. That rolling R? Rui?
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Cannot do it.
Rui.
Could never mask
Rui.
it. Something like that.
Rui Grandao.
Yeah, only I can only do the Japanese R.
Which was the Japanese?
They're
one?
like half R, half L.
Oh, it's like
Ri.
Rui.
Ri. Yeah.
The combo guy. Well, I heard all of you guys in Porto play combo now, especially since the introduction of a competitive Commander League. So like all the, like Commander decks like go off on like turn 5, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Pip Bob saying kick in for me. Is this Paulo? Or is this who's this? Who is Pip Bob? Tell me who are you?
First and last name, address, bank details. We need all of those things.
Yeah,
before we
exactly,
go.
yes. Address, your mother's maiden name as well. Also, please send it to my email. I'll PM you later. Oh, Nuno. Okay. What's up, man? What's up?
Signal pest for Aaron, number 2. It's a big old mem night as well now. 3-3 mem night.
Like, dude, it's got the signal pest got like 4 counters on it.
Tell you what,
is hard to
double
deal with.
Steel Overseer. That's not bad.
Yeah,
Makes blocking.
I mean, that's the. You know, he should start attacking with the Steel Overseers. There's no reason why you should be keeping
It makes
them.
blocking very difficult. Because they can just do that. They're like, well, I'll put... You know,
yeah.
Tap number 2. Just making a lot of tokens.
I'm just going to make it, like, really, really big right now.
But that's 5.
He could
That's
block with a signal pest
what's
of
that?
all
What's that?
things.
That's 13 points of damage.
Yeah, I guess not the Falcao one because like Nuno Cunha is I forget, but I remember he's got a Twitch handle that's not Pipbop. Anyway, yeah.
Aaron wins game 1 very handily.
Yeah, I think Wilson was always fighting from behind. Like Aaron had like an okay start, but like getting rid of that turn 2 what's his name? Scavenging Ooze?
Yeah.
Yeah, turn 2 Scavenging Ooze. Quite useful.
Are these like white creatures good in Modern? Are they actually good? I don't know. Like Talia seems fine-ish, I guess.
I like
is Restoration
mono
Angel
white.
good?
Okay, so I like mono white Death and Taxes. I like black white Death and Taxes. I somehow just do not like green white hit bears. Like I don't know. It's underwhelming. They are very powerful cards on their own, but it's just like a very
It seems very fair. I know it's quite a generic term, right? But
yeah, it's very fair.
It's like I'm going to play some creatures,
and
they might have some incidental effects, right? The effects are, Talia obviously
is pay 1 extra,
right? But against the affinity deck is like functionally dead. Well, what are you making them pay an extra mana for? Cranial plating.
Or Arbiter.
Arbiter, searching.
But it doesn't push it hard enough, Black white Death Taxes, like, I'm going to strip you. I'm going to make you pay for all your spells. I'm going to strip your hand. I'm going to kill your creatures. And then I'm going to exile your creatures.
Then I'm going to play some Eldrazi.
And then I'm going to play some Eldrazi to just
I like that. I like that one more. The white, like the. I just don't know. It goes back to the debate about what is white a good color in Modern? Like probably not. I think it's sideboard. I think it has the best
color.
It has the best sideboard cards. So this is it, right? It has the best sideboard cards.
It's got the best removal.
What, Path to Exile? You think that's best removal?
Yeah, I think Path to Exile is still better than
Fatal Push.
Yeah.
But what does it have supporting that, gluing it together? Because you don't play your Rest in Peace and Stone Science, and you need something else for Path to Exile. But what are you putting? What are the other cards in the deck that aren't the Plains and the Path to Exiles? Like that's the
Selfless Spirit.
That's the hard question, right?
Oh no! What's the 2-1? The Vizier of Remedies. That's the one card that you put in.
Is it? You put that in with a lot of green cards, though, don't you? You don't put it in with other white cards. So I think white is like a really good supporting color.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people play it because you get the Path to Exile and you get
access to like Rest in Peace. You get
Stony Silence. You get Rest in Peace.
You basically get the access to like a giant middle finger to your opponent in game 2.
Yeah.
Right, and like
Leyline.
Oh, Leyline, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you can even start off with like mainboard Leyline.
So I think apart from that, it's like what is white bringing to the table?
They have tried doing like Soul Sisters, of course.
Yeah.
And they've got like they tried doing like Little Brother. Little Brother is kind of cool, I think. If you curve out, like it's impossible to stop.
Was that like Noble Hierarchy into Voice of Resurgence into like Kitchen Finks or something?
No. Big Brother is like Little Brother is like 1 drop white all the way until like 4 5 drop white.
Oh, yeah. So what are you playing?
So
like
like
Savannah Lions?
Stuff. No, you're playing you're playing like Kithians on turn 1 and then on turn 2 Talia and like this thing, and then then it goes to turn 3 like with Brimas, and then turn 4 with like Restos and Hero of Blade Hole.
Hero of Blade Hole. That's a card that hasn't been brought up in many a moon.
Dude, it's a good card. It's a crazy good card. Like that new cat. That is like.
I'll say 4/4 make 2 attacking 1/1
Yes.
cat tokens.
Jeez.
So that a mentor of the meek. It's like, gosh, if you've got 2 mana available, you're drawing 2 cards. Okay.
That's a hard thing to beat.
I saw someone in the pre-release had the cat. I can't remember what it's called. It's called Leonin something like that.
It's just like your
and
big.
had the make the bookcase, suspicious bookcase.
Oh yeah.
To make it unblockable.
So you can't block.
So you can't even block it. So you can't even try and trade with it.
And like you're gaining 2 life a turn. You're at least gaining 2 life a turn, right? Jeez, okay, so Talia here. A slow start from Aaron. Looks like.
It looks like he might have a Artbound Ravager.
Okay.
But a very slow start from Aaron.
Yeah.
You know,
for sure.
He just played land. That's
not a hand you want to keep.
That's an unquestionably bad start from the Finch deck.
Yeah,
I'm so used to seeing 7 permanents on the battlefield on turn 1.
Oh, Path to Exile. Okay, so gonna get some more land, which is great. I mean, like, it's good for Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna get the blue sauce or the red sauce?
I think he probably goes to get the red sauce.
Maybe he has it in hand already.
You want to cast Galvanic Blast as quick as possible.
Oh, for sure.
And Spire of Industry's not tapping for any. Oh no, it is tapping. It is because Dark Source Citadel is an artifact. Yeah. So red source. Hopefully Galvanic Blast Talia.
Oh, so that's what the mountain looks like. Okay, cool. Like I said,
if you ever opened your pack, if you ever opened your
plains looks like. That's very cool. Very nice. I do not know what the forest looks like, by the way. Forest or the swamp, because I've never seen it in real life.
Yeah, another Artbound Ravager.
Sure.
And
a Signal Pass.
And a Signal Pass.
No, not Signal Pass.
Memnite? No, not Memnite.
No, the 1/1 lifelink flying guy.
Volt Scourge.
Yes. I'm bad with names. Beat in. There's no reason why you shouldn't.
Wow, says go. Oh no, he doesn't say go. He gave the dismissive hand gesture that one normally gives. Yeah.
I guess I'm going to beat your face.
What's that? Something very shiny.
Well, you gain 2 life.
It's the kitchen things.
Yeah. So yeah, the fact that, Aaron here didn't. Aaron here with an extremely slow start. Mox Opal into Master of Ethereum. Gonna pump up the crew. It's a 5/5. Goodness, it is big. Yep. Just be in with 2 for 2. And so, yeah, that lifelink Vault Scourge, I think, like all Phyrexian mana, symbol, spells, slight mistake. Vault Scourge is very good.
He's good.
Vault Scourge with carrying
cranial plating. Puts in some work.
Very, very good. Vault Scourge with counters from Artbound Ravager. Pretty decent.
Okay, there's Stony Silence.
Right, so...
Woo!
Well, I think... No, he should take the opportunity now. Sacrifice the Vault... sacrifice the
Artbound Ravager.
Artbound Ravager, give it to Vault Scourge. But it looks like his window has passed.
And this is going back to the whole point about white decks. All he's done is just play like 1 creature a turn.
Right.
That's not getting it done in Modern. It's not.
Yeah, the Talia is like complete nombo with the vault
the Stony Silence, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be in. And I love that he beats him with the Artbound Ravager here, because like that's the only way he's gonna get a counter across to the Oh no, why did you do that? The Talia with the Artbound Ravager. Now Aaron's gonna get in an extra point of damage. No, you can't. Dude, Stony Silence.
Yeah, and Wilson's saying no.
Just let it die. Just let it die.
So Artbound Ravager.
Play, here I'm thinking like whether he's gonna play like Galvanic Blast. First strike?
What is that?
Sorry, I have no idea what that card is. So first strike, maybe? Double strike? that a Galvanic Blast? No. I've never seen that art before. Oh, okay. I think it deals damage equal to the number of attacking creatures. Maybe? I don't know.
Well, I'm completely flummoxed by what that card is.
Yeah. I'm going to check it out later.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm shocked.
Yeah, yeah. Because Wilson lost a lot of life.
Yeah, and Aaron seems to have lost no creatures.
This is curious. Yeah, there's definitely a Restoration Angel coming, so, you know, Aaron here just has to watch out.
Things. And, yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay.
Springleaf Drum.
Make it bigger.
I mean, is he going to go to combat saying, do you want to activate your Restoration Angel now or afterwards?
And here's the thing, like, if he plays that spell again, I'm like, yeah, Restoration Angel, Blink. Well, I guess I didn't see that coming.
It's going to jump in front of the Master of Ethereum. Restoration Angel is going to jump in front of the Vault Scourge. Galvanic Blast here would be very good on the Restoration Angel, but no.
Well, Galvanic Blast would have been, like, really good. Maybe, like, a turn ago.
Yep.
Whip Flare.
Whip
Oh, wow.
Flare.
Wow,
Stuff
wow.
is happening.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So he knew. Of course
He knew.
Well, I mean, like, your opponent passed with 4 mana up, attacked with the kitchen things. Like, you could not choreograph this like any, you know, any worse or any more.
So you're going to see a second Talia here for Wilson.
Yeah.
And he's got a Scavenging Ooze in hand as well.
Scavenging Ooze would be very useful if he weren't taking so much. I think that's a Horizon Canopy. Yeah.
And yeah, Aaron very much
looks like he's gonna path. Yeah, you can get rid of your stuff.
Yeah.
No problem.
I was gonna say Aaron very much like he's in control here, but Path to Exile just takes care of that.
Well, I think it's okay.
And the Stony Silence now is just, you know, Aaron's game plan is to make some big. He just wants some big beaters, right? And Master of Theorem was that. It was a card that was just bigger than everything that Wilson was going to play, and could just go like, well, this is now the Abyss. I'm going to attack every turn, and you're going to either jump or you're going to take damage.
Well, the problem is that if, let's say, Wilson here.
No, you're going to take 1 poison.
Yeah, if, you know, Wilson.
Another Vault Scourge.
Oh, another Vault Scourge. Takes 1 point of damage off. So the problem is here, if Aaron draws one of his sideboard cards to get rid of that, you know, of the
Stony Silence.
Stone Silence, yeah.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
So much trouble. Like, I mean, so much.
Tax for 2.
I would just block with the Outbound Ravager, give the counter to the Vault Scourge, man.
And Scavenging Ooze comes down here for Wilson.
Or maybe don't give it a Vault Scourge, give it to...
So I wonder if Aaron has this, and not all the affinity decks do, but gear up at Aether Grid.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think so. I think maybe in the sideboard.
Yeah, I was about to say, do you bring it in against decks that have Talias, for example, because it's just like a very efficient way of getting rid of them. Like, oh, I tap my Mem Knight and my Signal Pest, or tap my, you know, Ornithopters, and I can do 1 damage to your Thalia, and all of a sudden we're
okay.
And then just a great way for the affinity like decks to close out the game as well. They can just go, well, I'm just gonna, you know, sit here and just start pinging you.
Plus, it's not it's not an artifact, right? It's not getting hit.
Exactly. Enchantment's very difficult to get rid of in Modern as well.
Yeah, particularly in you know, well, I think Aaron's deck, like the affinity deck, can churn like any colored mana quite easily. Is that a Planeswalker? Well, it's too shiny. Too shiny.
I don't believe so.
Well, it's 4 mana. It's big. Aaron here now a little bit on the back foot. He could use that modular a little bit more effectively, I feel.
So we're going to see Galvanic Blast on.
Okay. So Restoration Angel. Beat you.
Just attack. But I mean.
No, block with the Outbound Ravager. Come on. Block with the Outbound Ravager. Give it to your Vault Scourge. Give the counter to the Vault Scourge.
Or super secret play.
No,
make the Inkmoth Nexus an artifact in response and give it to Inkmoth Nexus.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like, I think that's why Aaron here has not seen. That's a line that Aaron hasn't seen, because like he thinks the Stony Silence is just going to block the Outbound Ravager's modular ability, when it doesn't, because that is a triggered ability, not an activated ability. So he's just going to swing in here, gain 1 life, and then push 1 point of poison on.
So what's so break it down for us then. Put your judge's hat on. Its activated ability means something like a tap to do something like a Steel Overseer. Is that right?
Yes, correct. So anything with a colon, that's an activated ability. Wilson here going to get in even more points of damage. Down to 6. Now you need a block. Now I hope you realize that your modular ability is going to work. And, you know, from early on in the game, like, he should have started sacrificing things. You know, the Mox Opal is not going to be useful. Just sacrifice it to Outbound Ravager. Give it to the Vault Scourge, because you know, like, you can respond to a Stony Silence. He's got a Path to Exile. Like, you're dead anyway. It doesn't matter. So yeah, a lot of decisions that were not made, like indecision earlier in the game, has cost him the game now.
Always very difficult for the Affinity deck when your opponent draws just their Stony Silence.
Well, I mean, like, it was, yeah, you have time to think, and you have time to, like, strategize, like, how do I win this game from underneath this super powerful hit card, right? And that's what like really good affinity players are able to do. They either keep a very good hand, or, like, you know, fight under sideboard, or do both. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, it's a Shalai. Okay, my bad.
Good old Shalai.
Yeah, that last card that he got rid of, that's not a Restoration Angel.
Shalai. I just think playing Restoration Angel main phase for no flicking seemed quite bad.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, no, it's actually a Shalai. Pretty good.
Shalai, not the card I thought out of Dominaria that would come into Modern, but
I think it deserves its spot. Like,
three white for a 4/4.
Yeah.
Hexproof.
It's a Restoration Angel minus flash.
It's got that cool 4 green, give all your creatures +1/+1 counter.
Yeah, that's additional.
Yeah, and it's going to say Path to Exile. Yep,
yeah,
and Aaron's seen enough.
I think, you know, Aaron made a few, like, indecisions earlier on the game that cost him the game, because, like, that Outbound Ravager could have been, like, huge right at the beginning of the game. Like, you know you're not getting out from under this. Like, if you know your sideboard, it looked like Aaron didn't sideboard in enchantment hit. You know you're not getting out of this. Just do it. Like,
just do it.
Yeah, just use the Outbound Ravager. Use all the things that were supposed to give you mana, and then just, you know, go for it. He's got a Path to Exile, and, like, oh, fine, you're screwed. You're screwed anyway. You're gonna lose the game anyway if you don't do it. You might as well just do it. So yeah, Wilson takes that game, I think, quite handily. Like, turn 3 or turn 4, Stony Silence.
Yeah, his draw lined up really well there with what Aaron had a slow start.
Super slow start.
We saw in game 1, he was like, turn 1, no problem, 5 permanents. And then
then
game 2,
able to, like, lightning bolt.
Galvanic Blast
at the end of it. It's
yeah,
whatever.
And then game 2, he's like, I'm just going to play Darksteel Citadel and pass. You're like, ooh, what's going on here?
Yeah,
what's going on?
I am winning this game. And indeed, of course, Wilson does win the game.
Also, just having another look through sideboard. Yeah, Aether Vial's come out of the deck there. Unsurprising, I think.
Of course, yeah.
You see some interesting cards in the sideboard. Ramanap Excavator, Knight of the Reliquary. Just do stuff for lands. That's not a bad combo. Ramanap Excavator and Knight of the Reliquary. Not bad if you got Ghost Quarter.
Yeah, but then, like, every time you take back a land from your graveyard, then your Now the reliquary goes a little bit smaller.
It does. But if you can just destroy your opponent's land forever, I feel like that's quite
true,
good.
that's true, yeah. Pretty nice.
Especially against the Tron Menace.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, that we haven't seen recently, actually. I have to say, there's been a lull in Tron decks here. We haven't seen many. Maybe that's just we only see, 2 decks around. But
Thank goodness.
don't like Tron?
Yeah, man. I hate Tron. I'm like...
I think it's fine.
No. I think, like, it's such a gambly type deck. It's like the black-red Hollow One deck. It's like super gamble.
That's why you play Modern.
Nah.
I think it is.
It's gambly.
If you can turn 3 Khan, you're having a great time.
Yeah, like they couldn't make any better cards. Yep. Oh, okay.
So
I guess 3, only 3.
That's a medium start, right?
Yeah, that was like okay.
Then
was like,
representing the path to exile. Wilson.
Yeah, beat you for 1. No problem.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
No land.
Wow.
Okay. Again, this is going to be a long game.
Solid, yeah. And again, Mox Opal is 1 artifact away from just giving him the second mana.
Yep.
And again.
Nope. He drew another Mox Opal, goodness.
Stirring Wildwood there, and then a Selfless Spirit. Ah, there's an Inkmoth Nexus. Right on time. Still no Metalcraft for Mox Opal at the moment, though.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
And
he can play his Outbound Ravager into, well, I guess something, but then, like, doesn't look like he has the something. No, he should play the Outbound Ravager. Oh, come on.
Italia.
It's like waiting. He'll probably like activate the Inkmoth Nexus, block something, and then Galvanic Blast looks like.
I believe that was.
We need to move the table a little bit, like the light.
I believe that's a scavenging use. No, people shouldn't use your foils.
No, it's not a foil.
Or the sleeve.
Dude. That's like the sleeve.
Yeah, and we're going to see tapping some mana to Galvanic Blast to Italia.
Guess as much. I didn't think that.
Not interested in saving it with a Selfless Spirit.
Yeah. Unfortunately not. Wow, Limvala in hand?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen Limvala in a while.
2 white.
Yep.
3/4.
I think he's gonna get there.
When it comes into play, you can activate abilities can't be activated.
Activated abilities of creatures your opponents control can't be activated. So Outbound Ravager again sitting there not doing anything.
Night Thread Cree.
Is that Knight or Reliquary? No,
no, it's not. It's Kasali Pride Mage. Kasali Pride Mage. So this is the real test. Yeah, Aaron knows he can put the counter on the.
Mem Knight.
And Temple Garden draw for turn for Wilson. So you can play the. Yeah, there it is. There's Limvala.
Alright. Well, they're blocking. It's blocking, and then you're sacrificing your Selfless Spirit. There's no way it's not blocking. Alright, so Girapu Aether Grid here.
And this is
slow,
but this is Selfless Spirit. Bye bye, you're gone.
Yeah, for sure.
You're gone. This is where you can see the power of Girapu Aether Grid. Volt Scourge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you do it now? Do you just tap 2 artifacts now to get rid of Selfless Spirit?
I'll wait next turn. I'll wait till next turn. I'm not attacking anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Okay. Well, he's yeah.
Okay. He's doing it now. There's no reason why you should. Like this.
Well, Flicker Wisp.
Oh yeah, okay. True. No, but like Wilson doesn't have 8 of ours, right? On the battlefield.
No, he doesn't know. No, but like next turn, for example, if you let him untap, he can Flicker Wisp or Restoration Angel, yeah. Okay. Shalai. It's going to be difficult, but not impossible to deal with. But I mean, Aaron needs to find answers now. He needs an answer for the Shalai so that he can get rid of the Limvala.
Mm-hmm.
Lands flying freely.
Wow, that's not.
You know.
Yeah, now he's drawing all the
His
lands.
cup overfloweth with lands. Second cranial plating.
Right,
Put it on the Vault
Vault
Scourge.
Put it on the
And
Vault
again.
Scourge.
Woo!
Yeah, okay, be in.
It's big.
Sure, no problem.
So it's going to end up trading the Vault Scourge for the Shalai, maybe? They're counting.
It's
1, 2, 3, 4,
big.
5, 6. 6 artifacts.
6 artifacts, that could be 7 artifacts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 artifacts.
Oh, sorry, 5, yeah, 5.
Yeah.
So
it's a
that
10, 11,
11, 1.
1.
Lifelink. Wilson looking at the hand. You can see a Voice Resurgence there. We can take it.
Wow, that's a 22-point life swing, people.
Back up to 20. And so the game starts again.
This is ridiculous. This is...
And if you're Aaron, you just... yeah, he needs... his Gear of the Apogrid has been made redundant, unfortunately, by...
No, I can shoot you.
You can't. You get hexproof as well from Shalai.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I was
okay.
going to say, because otherwise he'd just be sitting there going, well, I'm going to untap and just shoot you. But Shalai gives you... and the Ballista. But, I mean, he can... I think this is a very tight race.
He can't. Can he produce double black?
No, he
Yes,
can't.
he can. Yes, he can.
Oh,
So, no, you can't. I got Shalai.
yep. Has Shalai. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shalai is subtly powerful.
Yeah. Man, good card. Good card.
I think it's a very good card.
No, you should.
Going to say in
Boost the
response.
two of them.
In response, do you want to activate your Walking Ballista? Okay, we're making two Ink Moth next though.
Okay, no, put both on one. Put both on one. Force him to use the Walking Ballista, right? Or put both, one on each.
Hedge.
Yeah.
The hedge.
No, you have to force him to use the Walking Ballista. Like that's where the game is now.
So it's going to be 6 from each of the cranial plating. So they're going to be 7/1 infects.
Mm-hmm.
So that's enough that he needs to kill one and then have an answer steal the next one next turn, or stay back and block because it's going to be lethal.
Is that really 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7. Yeah, you gotta kill one. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so you force him to use the Walking Ballista, but you still take 8 points of infect damage. Oh no, sorry, 7 points of infect damage.
Mhm.
Brings you down to 3. 6.7 points.
And you need to have a way to deal with the.
You need a block, yeah.
So you need to leave one of your creatures back, and that, if it's a Shalai, that's brilliant. If it's the Limvala seems like the less good one.
The less good one.
I think you block with the Limvala because you need the Shalai to keep yourself having hexproof, so he
Yeah,
can't gear up
otherwise he
Aether
can
Grid
just,
you
like-
out of the game, right?
Yes,
And he
exactly.
has enough artifacts now. 1, 2, 3, 4. He can get to 7 artifacts if he activates them. He can just kill your 4 toughness creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see a Voice of Resurgence, I think, here.
Oh, camera is dozing off. Oop.
Arbiter. Okay.
No ghost quarters though.
No. Yeah, and he's just, how does he stay alive? He needs to leave something back to block.
Mhm.
Voice Resurgence coming down as well.
There we go.
I mean, a Galvanic Blast off the top would just blow this game wide open. Attack with the Shalai. See, Limvala less useful. Limbala's just 3/4 blocker.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. It's like, okay. I guess your creature's not that great. Yeah,
Well,
Galvanic Blast is like gonna win him the game.
Mm-hmm. Another Darksteel Citadel.
Well, he could just put it on. I don't know. He'll die.
Make Imp Nexus. Oh no, wait, we're tapping 2 to do 1 damage.
That's not enough.
2.
2.
3.
3.
What else does he have?
Mox. Yeah, Mox.
Oh, a
also.
second Mox, yeah, to do 4.
4.
Okay, so Shalai down.
Yeah, but potentially Aaron here might die because like
Well,
Wilson's gonna add 3 more power to the board. That's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 3 more. Oh wow, not enough. Just.
so you can play creatures, but so a Mirror Angel, Linvala has to stay back to block again.
Yeah,
because
for
he
sure.
can't, because he's dead on the crackback to the Infect.
Mm-hmm.
So he can only attack for 4 on this turn. Yeah, it's just attacking for 2,
Okay.
and then he's going to play some more guys, I think. And we're going to see a Kitchen Finks. Is that? No.
No, that's not a kitchen thing.
Eternal Witness, isn't it? That's an Eternal
Yeah,
Witness to
okay.
get back the Shalai. To get
Well,
back
that
the
is
Selfless
a
Spirit, sorry.
very
To get back the
special
Selfless Spirit, yeah. That's the judge. That's the F&M
event.
promo something. I don't know.
One of them.
Yeah.
It's like the special Eternal Witness. Well, you could just gear up Aether Grid. Wilson out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, or do you just gear up Aether Grid the Selfless Spirit?
Nope. I'll be just.
So he's going
patient.
to say, I'm going to sacrifice it in response to give all my creatures indestructible. And in response to that, gear up the Aether Grid. Oh, great card.
Yeah. Animate this. Nope. Just leave it behind. Use the cranial plating. Yep.
To do
response.
Yep.
I guess just pass the turn.
And again, Wilson now can't attack with the Linvala again.
Because
So-
you're stuck. Your Limbala's just stuck there, right?
So Aaron really putting him to the test, right? Saying, can you keep deploying creatures? Because if you can't, I'm just going to play Moxo pile number 3.
And then just pass the turn and then kill
Yep.
the Leonin Arbiter.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think you kill the Leonin Arbiter, you wait, right? Because like he can put just...
Yeah, he can
You
gather
just shoot him in the face. You shoot him in the face.
You like going to the face.
Yeah.
So he can shoot him. What he can do is he can shoot him for 2 points of damage now, and then untap and shoot
And
him
it's for 3,
for
and then
3.
like, you're stuck. You're just like waiting.
But then he will die.
He will die on the backswing, yeah.
He'll die in the backswing for that.
So you should just shot him in the face. Who cares about Eternal Witness? Whatever. I can just
So
block on it.
Leon Arbiter coming in now. Do you tap the Voice Resurgence here as well?
Yeah.
Because he's obviously saying if I attack with a Voice Resurgence where you can just put your cranial plating on the second one on the Mem Knight, and he's at a low enough life total that's gonna do him basically.
I don't know. If Wilson has something else to cast, then you cast it together.
Yep.
Otherwise, just, He's got a Kitchen Finks, so
Mm-hmm.
it's a bit more life total now. He's got a higher life total now.
Okay, so this is going to be a Kitchen Finks coming down.
Finks.
Gain 2. Gain 2. Still
Okay.
waiting for the gain 2.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I mean, now, like, you shoot him down for, like, 2, right? Activate. Shoot you for 2. Shoot you for one, shoot you for one.
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Then we play the waiting game.
See what we draw. Galvanic Blast would be great.
Yeah, Galvanic Blast just...
I feel like he would have already played a Galvanic Blast.
Yep.
Gonna do...
Oh, wow. He's just gonna keep shooting?
Wow, Volt
Oh, no,
Scourge.
Volt
Okay,
Scourge,
that's
okay,
good. That's a
cool.
great draw.
Great draw. Keep all your artifacts untapped, man.
Volt Scourge can block with that cranial plating, just gain all of the life.
Yes.
All of the life.
And then, you know, Aaron just doesn't have to worry so much.
Double cranial plating. There we go.
Yep, pass the turn.
He's going to gain so much life. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And now
Get
Wilson can't attack.
So he'd go.
The Leonine Arbiter, he can pay for the Leonine Arbiter, yeah.
So he's
Just
going
get that
to.
mountain.
Yep.
Just get that one mountain out of your deck. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that from Wilson though. I think Wilson should have kept that mana so he can put +1/+1 counters on his creatures. Unless of course he's got another land.
I think he drew a. Is that a forest?
Yeah.
Hiding. I think he drew that.
Man, you are so good at this game.
Play my forest. Must be nice.
Too good, yeah. Too good. Easy game. As they say.
And Leonobs is just coming in again with the voice version. Did you block here? You're just going to straight block?
Yeah.
Just gain the life
Snap.
buffer back?
Snap.
Increasingly, though, he's having to... Like, how is he winning this game? How's Aaron winning?
He just has to keep shooting.
So
Wilson.
just
That's it.
he's on the... So he needs to gain enough life that the gear up Aether Grid can just get there eventually.
Yeah.
So he's saying how much life is that? So 4, 5, 6, it's 12, 13.
Goodness. I'm going to shoot you for 2. Yes. Yeah. You for 1.
You go down to 5. Okay.
That dice. Go to end step. Shoot you for again for 1. Pew.
Down to 4.
Down 4. Yeah, all the area has to do is just sit back on his laurels, man.
Mhm.
He doesn't have to do
So he can shoot Wilson for 3 here.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Yeah, and then just be like, well, can you tap? Can you do 22?
Mhm.
Can you get rid of your kitchen finks? Is that something you can do?
Yeah, and then just pass the turn. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he knows that, like, and now like since Aaron's at 22, he can just take infinite amounts of damage. It doesn't even matter anymore.
There's a Talia.
Oh man,
Completely useless against Goropa Aether Grid.
not yeah.
It just feels so bad.
But it's not gonna die. All that damage.
No, I
nobody
think
else
it's going
is.
straight to the head. I mean, he needs to win now, really.
Yeah,
That's the proposition
think
for
he's-
Wilson, unless he has another kitchen finks. Even if he had another kitchen finks, he's dead because he can do 3 and then 3.
you know what he needs? To what's that?
Rejuvenation. Draw
No,
3
no.
life. Gain 3 life. Draw a
Just-
card.
No, shaman, the reclamation sage.
Reclamation Sage.
Yeah, just bang, get a pool grid gone.
Yeah.
He used that. He used the Leonine, not the Leonine Arbiter, the Kasali Pride Mage a little too.
And that's it. And Wilson knows he's gone.
Yep. Okay, man, that took a while. I thought it was going to be a fast game.
So did I. Drawn out game, but good one.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Although the second game was, I have to say the second game I felt like the logic wasn't there, right? Like I think Wilson, Aaron there took, was a little bit too conservative. Did not react the proper way. Your deck requires you to react. So, yeah. All right. We are going for a break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes time, so don't go away. Remember, you can join us on the stream Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. Singapore time, twitch.tv/GreyOgreGames. You can find us on YouTube, all the replays, youtube.com/GreyOgreGames. This weekend, on Saturday, 12 p.m. Singapore time. Somewhere there, I think. Yeah, 12 p.m. Singapore time. We will have seasonal qualifiers to the new standard meta. Of course, it's not that. I mean, like, it's not a meta game. It's just like new cards. Hopefully, we'll see. And last but not least, do check out our website, GreyOgreGames.com, if you want to find out more about the seasonal qualifiers and the championship and how to join and become a champion yourself, like all these other players are trying to be. So, we'll be back Do not go away.
Let's do this.
He knows it. Hello everyone and welcome back to round 3 of our weekly modern tournament here at Grey Ogre Games. It's more than modern. My name is Mick. I'm one of your hosts alongside the suit, Mr. James Church Morley.
Welcome to tangentially talking about Magic the Gathering while we take a journey through life.
I don't know. Do you know what Dustin's playing?
He is playing Teema.
Oh, okay.
Teema things.
Oh, the Eternal... Oh, okay. So he's playing Eternal Command. So much for a brisk, a fast
You can see a
game.
Cryptic Command in Alfred's hand as well. No, don't mulligan. No. Just play.
Yep. We are missing some soccer.
Not yet. It's 2 a.m.
Football.
2 a.m. 2 a.m. it starts.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure like England...
It's coming home. It's coming home.
No?
It's
coming.
coming.
I'm
It's
pretty
coming
sure England is
coming
coming home.
It's coming home.
I think England will make it through.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm feeling cautiously optimistic.
You should be cautiously optimistic about everything. That should
I'm
be
English, so
that
I'm
should be like
cautiously
normal,
optimistic.
yeah.
We've overachieved. Let's just say that we've overachieved. No one had us to, do very well. Maybe like last 16
Except the coach.
Quarters.
Even the coach, like you guys like
Cautiously optimistic.
yeah, you guys should have stopped at quarterfinals.
Yeah,
But you
just
guys
powered
made it,
through. Very lucky. The draw has been kind to us. Let's not be
Yeah.
Germany gone.
Yeah, that was lucky. I
Spain
think that was-
gone. Get put in the half of the bracket which had these teams that quite frankly barely even play football.
Yeah.
Sweden, Denmark, like what are they doing? They are playing football, but they're not playing football. The other half of the bracket, Brazil gone.
Oh yeah,
All of the
that
South
was
American
lucky.
teams
That was
gone.
really lucky.
Like Belgium, who
People
beat
are
us,
actually
1-0. Yeah, I think that if we played our full strength team against Belgium's full strength team, it would be a good match.
It would be a good match, but I think England will be going home, right?
Yeah, but that would be in the final, right? Because
Yeah, that would be in the final.
So France. So if we win France, I think so. French sports teams very mercurial, right? They could be the best team in the world, and they could be the worst team in the world in the same game, in the same damn game.
Come on, man, Zidane. Yeah, so not Zidane. Was it Zidane? Yeah, Zidane came from France.
Zizou.
Yeah, Zizou. Yeah.
Zizou. Yeah, of course. So brilliant, but at the same time had that moment of madness where he headbutted. Was it Andrea Pirlo? 1998? No, it wasn't 1998.
No.
It wasn't 1998. It was later than that.
Yeah,
I would say
2002, 2002 or
2002. Yeah.
I know, that was like his last game.
Last game.
Ever last game.
It was Marco Materazzi, I believe, headbutted.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Bang.
Yeah, just like, what's going on?
Oh, is this Mono Blue Tron? No, it's not.
And these players just
like...
doing nothing. No,
Yeah.
do stuff. No, don't pass back. No.
Yeah. This is how modern night ends. I thought, let's bring on 2 players. Did I get it? Oh, yeah, shit. Alfred's on the left. My bad.
But yeah, feeling good. So I've been speaking to people back at home. They say that football mania has truly swept over the nation.
Oh, what? Back in
Yeah, back in the UK.
Back in UK?
And people are saying. So I've seen a couple of things like supermarket. As a supermarket says, if we get to the final, we're sending everyone home at 3:00 on Sunday so they can watch. And things like, if we win, you don't have to come to work, but we'll pay you on Monday.
Oh wow, that's cool. That's like, well, I won't say that's like support. It's like, guys, watch the match.
Yeah, but I mean,
Stay up, watch the match.
Let's be real. On Monday, I don't think I'm going to work.
Anyway, right?
I'm not going to work if we win.
Just
I'm going in very late and leaving very early.
If if like England does make it to, even if England doesn't make it to the finals, they're like, I'm still not going to work on Monday. I'm just going to trash the place, just destroy everything, be a soccer hooligan.
Lads
Lads
on tour. Doing football, yeah. Not bad.
Football.
Just out with the girls, yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Cautious optimistic. This thing with these World Cups, I think they haven't quite got it right. The historically the fan base has been in Europe, so they try to keep the times like Europe friendly.
Mm-hmm.
football base is growing rapidly in America and also in Asia. Like, there's a lot of Asian football. So many, right?
Asia
like, China's got the viewing potential in Asia is unparalleled. Like, it's a non-pareil, as they say. India, China. Like, China has made like a big push into football. And yeah, you'd have thought that, like, Japan obviously loves football. Korea, a lot of love for football. You'd thought that they'd start showing games at times that are more amenable.
Oh no!
So much
Did he
value.
just do that? Did he just kill his own Tamagotchi?
No, he didn't.
No, he
didn't. You know, times that are more amenable for the Asian fans to watch, but they're not yet. We'll get there.
Not yet. I mean, it's always been a challenge in Asia because, like, we always watch EPL, we always watch, like, Spanish La Liga.
It starts, like, late. So the EPL games, like, they play 12:15, 3-5 on a Saturday.
Like, 10 o'clock.
I'm not bloody used to it. I used to like all my sport to be available when I want to watch it.
It's like, in the afternoon and evening, please.
Yeah, exactly. You know, let's do it.
Guess what? You're not in Kansas anymore.
Let's be civilized. Let's be civilized. You know, let's watch some football.
Else you're gonna, like, wreck the place, right? It's like.
There's a lot of expats here. A lot of expats in Singapore. A lot of British people. And Robertson Quay is going to be absolutely rammed on Sunday.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure. Like, even for, like, the
Clark Quay, Boat Quay.
Yeah,
on Saturday.
Match.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll be fun to watch.
But hopefully England, you know,
I don't know.
it's coming home.
Hopefully England is coming home.
It's coming home. It's coming home.
You guys done
it's coming home.
Do you watch that ad with, like, Eric Cantona?
No.
Where he was like, last time we won, so 1 squared times 9 squared times what's 50, 6 squared times 6 squared, then equals to, like, some number, and then you divide it by 52, then equals to some number, or, like, times it by 52 or something like that, and then he gets like a weird number, and you combine it, it comes out as 2018, and then 7, which is the month, 9 and 6, which you combine, it becomes 15, so that's 15 July, which is a Sunday, and then the number 2. So the first time they won the World Cup was in 1966.
Yeah, England. Yeah.
So 1966, and then it's like, see that 2018 July, July 15, second time World Cup champions. They're like, come on, England! And
let's hope so. Let's hope so.
Weird ad, but yeah, Eric Cantona, still funny guy. But I thought he was French.
He is French, very French.
But he plays, like, for England.
He played Man United for a long period of time.
I know he played.
That's
Man
why he
United,
became like a cult fan favorite.
Yeah, I know. But, like, he was always playing for France.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, of course. Yeah.
I don't
know.
You know. Cute guy.
The mercurial genius of Eric Cantona, just the real je ne sais quoi about him.
Actually, yeah, he's like, man, I miss it. I really miss how he plays. I remember how that generation.
I remember him, like, drop kicking a fan. Like, a fan said something, so he drop kicked someone. Like, you're playing football. Like, what? It was mad. Different game. It's very professional nowadays. You know, everyone's got, like, a nutritionist.
Oh yeah.
And like a sleep scientist.
Oh, but he's like,
and like hair gel. And then there was Eric Cantona, who looked like he'd had like a bottle of beer and a fag before he
before he got on the pitch.
Yeah, before he got on the pitch. Yeah. I saw there's an Italian football player I was reading recently who still smokes cigarettes. He must be the only professional footballer to, like, smoke still. I just can't imagine footballers would, like...
Still, like, just smoke, right?
Yeah, you just can't believe it.
Oh, he's going...
there's so much value here going on.
Just take the line.
So Dustin's playing Murfolk, but he's nothing of consequence.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, Master of Waves into Master of Waves, or Master of Waves into... Master of, it's just underwhelming. Just swing with a squad, Alfred. Let's go. Let's get this. Let's move on to game 2. Just get the boys in. It's yeah.
Beat in, sure. Yep. I'm just gonna force you to beat in. So yeah, Alfred takes it one game up. So yeah, you want to talk about let's talk about the recent set. You got to play a bit of pre-release. You only got to play like one part.
Yeah, I thought it was alright.
Yeah, somebody at our table when we were making the deck, man, did they open well.
Yeah, what was my pool? I opened a Palaka worm as my promo.
Yeah,
the feel bads were real. Oh yeah, Martin. You know.
Yeah, man, I opened a Palaka worm too.
He opened a Nicol Bolas,
a Liliana,
and a Liliana,
and there was another Scape Shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So promo Scape Shift and then a Nicol Bolas. Yeah, it's alright. It's alright for some people.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It
still calls the deck rubbish.
Yeah, it's like barely playable. Like I'm scrapping here.
I'm like, yeah.
You know, I'm playing. I'm playing
hard,
Dwindles, not Dwindles. No, we got that one wrong when we played each other, and I got it dramatically wrong. I'm playing the -2/-0 draw card.
That's a bad card.
You're going. Oh god, what am I cutting for my Nicol Bolas? I'm playing like barely playables. I would have played a 1 for him for 2 in blue. I would have played any amount of Wall of Mists. You know. So yeah, it seemed so.
I think the sealed format's cool. I think it's very cool. Again, bomb dependent, very bomb dependent, but still doable. The bombs are expensive. There are bombs in uncommon and common as well.
There's one bomb at uncommon.
Yeah,
it's the Skyrider. No, the Skyrider elf.
Which one?
The one that the two blue green.
Oh my goodness!
2/3 flying
that guy's
give you
like crazy.
And yeah, sorry, I lie. There's the Vine Mare as well. The stupid 5/3 hexproof. Stop making hexproof.
It's so good. It's so.
Why would you put it on a 5/3?
Yeah,
don't give me that. Oh, you can just block it with a 3/2. No. They're not going to attack. They're going to put an Oaken form on it, or the what's the Vines of Vice? No, not Vines of Vice. +1/+1 trample.
Or +1/+0 unblockable.
Why would you do that?
Yeah,
why would you do that?
6 damage a turn is not going to kill you.
We need to have a talk about Hexproof. Needs to have a come to Jesus moment because I just don't think it's like a. Go back to Shroud. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Go back to Shroud.
That would be great. I had to bring in like Desolate Lighthouse just to deal with the bloody man.
No, that's not what it is it? Desolate Lighthouse is it? Yeah, I know what you mean.
Detection tower.
Yeah. Like it's stop make hexproof on creatures that are just like Cold Water Snapper.
Shit. Yeah.
Cold Water Snapper was fine, I think, because it was 6 mana.
Oh yeah.
But Vine Mare can come. But Vine Mare can come down on turn 3 if they have the Druid of the Cow.
Or like there's a lot of ramp options and like
is
there Lenoir Elves?
No, it's Druid of the Cow.
Oh yeah, Druid of the Cow.
It's Druid of the Cow.
Fine, and that's in common too. So.
Yeah, and so like I don't know if double green is like a drawback. 5/3 is quite aggressively costed.
No, yeah.
5/3 is quite aggressively costed. Yes,
4 mana for 5/3.
You're like, oh no, only 3 toughness. Like a lot of 3 power creatures.
Some of them don't have 3.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of things that can block it very well, especially if you give it, that in combination with the other bomb that we were talking about, which is the Skyrider.
Good job. Arcane Flight wasn't in the set. Whoa, you'd be That'd be sad.
No, but you got a 2 mana, blue generic.
Oh yeah, like, make unblockable. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
How about make it unblockable? Like make it into
I'm gonna lose multiple games of draft.
Because
to
that,
that combo, and in fact, I'll just be like, no, this is my combo. I'm owning this in a way that I owned Cold Water Snapper and Arcane Flight, and be like, I'm not even going to pretend like I'm just doing this. Okay, I can't beat you otherwise. I'm going to attack you with a 5/6 turtle that you can't spell, like you can't target. But I don't care. I'm going to do that. I'm going to play some. I'm going to play some deep freezes on your creatures. I'm gonna do some rubbish like that, and then boom.
The thing is that you can block. At least you can block that one, right? You got a lot of flyers. You can block it. And stuff like that. No, so this one you can't block. You can't interact with it. It's like there's no way you're dealing 3 points of damage.
It's. But apart from that, the sealed format seemed. A lot of people are playing 3 color decks, which I found quite surprising because.
Yeah, I think there's a healthy amount of fixing given in the packs. I think green
Gift of Paradise has it. Yeah,
Gift of Paradise. Green has a lot of good options like that. That guy, that 3 mana guy that looks at the top 5 cards and then put a land
Elvish
on the
Renegade, something like that. I like that one.
You almost never whiff.
No,
almost,
never. Yeah.
Almost.
I like. Yeah, Sky Scanner was super good. 1/1 flyer, draw a card, boom.
Man, I wish it was like Pilgrim's Eye. Oh, but that'll be too good, right? They'll be like fix everything.
Yeah. Well, it's like Skittering Surveyor. You know how that was like All-Star and Dominaria. So yeah, so it seems I think the aggressive decks just didn't get there and sealed like at all. They just didn't get there.
You'd have to. I think we'll have to see in the draft.
But right? I think in draft there is an aggressive deck, and I think so early reports, you know, like to keep up on these things. People saying white is like the best color, and white has a lot of aggressive creatures. White basically just wants to like curve out and then play Angel of Dawn or whatever it is. You know, 3/3 flying +1/+1 vigilance. Dawn Feather Eagle. That was the card from Mater Revolt, right? Stupid. They want to play that, and that will You're just gonna die.
Yeah, it's like I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3 drop.
Like the red
2, 3, 4 drop.
Like the red white uncommon spell, 2 red white, create 2/1 soldier tokens. They're gonna hang all your creatures get +1/+1 till end turn.
That card is dumb.
Stuff's happening.
Like that card is good, like start of the game and end of the game, like but it's very powerful. Like I'm just waiting. I'm just hoping that you know there'll be ample opportunity to draft. It doesn't seem like a lot of people want to draft too much. But I just want to draft like a lot.
Yeah, I'll try and get some drafts in. Don't see myself playing much. Not this Friday.
Nah.
Don't see myself drafting too much. This set. Of course, they have they're quite shallow.
No, I think there's enough like synergy in the set. Like life gain, there's always life gain.
So I want to draft a black-white deck that does like stupid stuff. Like gain life, you lose life. Make a token. Make bats.
Make bats and sacrifice a creature, gain more life.
I wouldn't do stuff like that, but you know I'm going to end up playing 4 2s for 5 in green that draw you a card, and doing things. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, Alpha here just like stuck on 2 lanes.
So it has a Vapor Snag in hand, so can use that to not die this turn.
Well, you should use...
Unless he has a Merfolk, unless Dustin has a Merfolk, any Lord will do it for him. Yeah.
Or he can start making his...
I would if that's a Spreading Seas, I would have Spreading Seas that red source.
Yep. Looks like he's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Red source
now he can't activate his Mutavolts this turn though. He can't take one of them.
Just
go down to 1.
Damage is like it's still significant.
Yeah.
Draw.
No, Verdilian Clique. That's enough. Go to game 3. You can't do anything.
Yeah, I think when you're stuck on like 2 lands,
very difficult. Even this deck can sort of play from 2 lands with Etherval, but not with the hand he's had.
Yeah, and Alfred also has Etherval.
I mean, I'm literally going like tap my 2 islands to make both Mutavolts, and I'm just attacking, and I'm saying, what have you got? And the answer is most likely nothing.
Yeah, going down to 5.
Snapcaster.
No, he can't. Oh yeah, he can Snapcaster. Okay, so double blue. Blue-green, gonna block one of the lands.
That's fine.
Nice.
Down to 7. No land. Opt. The old main phase opt is happening here.
Yeah. But you have to...
But yeah, I'm looking forward to, Guilds of Ravnica.
Ravnica already? I like this.
I'm a millennial. Like, my attention span, I'm already, like, thinking about what's next.
You know they updated that like this thing. We had this conversation on
about what,
like those who are born between like Gen X and the actual like.
Oh yeah, we had it like whatever they're called. No one knows what they're called anymore. Yeah.
You're not a millennial.
I'm definitely a millennial.
Yeah, screw millennials.
You know, I don't want to be put into a box. That's how I know I'm a millennial.
I don't want to be.
You can't label me, so that's how I know I'm a millennial. Yeah.
Alright, double blue. Looks like Vapor Snag.
No. He's opting.
Oh wow, is Dustin really considering spell piercing?
Why wouldn't you main phase opt? I would spell piercer.
Yeah, okay.
Vapor Snag, that's fine. Down to 5.
It doesn't play the.
That's disappointing. Eternal Witness looking very sad.
Yeah.
Kozilek's Return looking very sad.
Next game. Nope. Oh.
Yeah, put it into play. Merfolk Trickster. Still not dead. In spite of everything. Still not dead.
I don't know why he didn't.
Should have
play
played
the
should have played it
Mirror
last turn.
Yeah. Did he play a land in the?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, just swing in.
Your Master of Waves is not going to get much better than this.
Mhm.
Just.
Yeah, and it's pro red too. Like
It is.
but Kozak's Return is not red. It's
Colorless.
Chibabo. Connor 20 saying hi. Hello.
Just
you
attack.
guys like Dominaria? Yeah, 100%.
Love it.
Love Dominaria.
Thought it was awesome.
Yep. I love the Dominaria draft format. Like fantastic.
Just felt like you could do
I hate
stuff.
the sealed format. But
Did you? I like the seal format. I thought it was cool.
Dominaria, no. I like the sealed format for this one, which usually correlates with I will hate the draft format. Like usually
Very
it
much
goes like hand in
contrarian,
hand.
aren't you?
What?
Very
No,
much
but it usually goes hand in hand. Like I love the what's that? The BFZ draft format, but I hated the seal.
Ugh,
And then
hate both of those.
oh man, it was fun. It was
They
fun.
well, yeah, fun for one of 4 colors.
And then when we went to what's the other
The
set?
Gatewatch.
Off of Gatewatch, yeah. Then it was the exact opposite. I hated the
Yeah, they shouldn't have made those
the
stupid
seal.
Eldrazi. That's the problem.
yeah.
They shouldn't have made them.
Mm. Yeah, but Eldrazi is like the people were like
So
people want it.
Dominaria Sealed, I thought you could do pretty much anything. So I said this to you on Sunday, but
Yeah.
at Grand Prix Singapore,
Mm-hmm.
went in for one of the unlimited draft
Oh
qualifiers, and I got to the top 8 with my seal pool was
bonkers.
Muldrotha, Tatiova.
But that's
Rona.
the thing. Like it's so luck dependent.
Yeah, it is.
It's so
Yeah.
luck dependent.
Well,
That's why I hate it.
I
like-
played a guy who had he had Mishra's self-replicator.
Oh yeah.
I decked myself in one game with Tatiova, Moldova and Tatiova. I decked myself. I couldn't win quick enough because I had an Ogre as my finisher,
Okay.
and I couldn't win quick enough
Oh,
against a guy who
jeez.
he had black red playing. He had Vex Blade Wing, like a couple of.
Oh yeah.
He had
okay.
Squee. That was good.
Oh, that
Squee's
was
very
annoying.
good, and he had Cabal Paladin, so he kept destroying it and then bringing it back.
Oh okay.
Got there. So yeah, I thought sealed. Yeah, it is bomb dependent.
It is so bomb dependent. Like I
Sealed is
hate
always bomb
formats like
dependent.
seal is always bomb dependent, but when your bombs are in uncommon and common,
So that's the
That's
legendary creatures.
fine.
Like when you open like Tatiova, you're just like, this is
it's
a
like
rare.
no, you cannot. Like yeah, you're not winning that.
Like you're just like the guy opposite me opened Arvad the Cursed and Ariel, Ariel Knight of Windgrace.
oh yeah, yeah.
It's like,
wow.
I wonder what deck
It's
you're
just-
making.
it's just
And it's
like,
gonna
yeah.
be super
Oh,
duper
it's
good.
like it must
Um,
be blue and green.
yeah.
But yeah, versus something like this where in the sealed format, like you have access to bombs. Like green has very powerful creatures in uncommon and common. Blue has very big creatures in uncommon. And all across, like you have just big creatures. Maybe not the most efficient, but they are big creatures that you can curve out to and just drop them at the end of your curve. Like that's what a good sealed format looks like. That's what actually by right. That's what a good draft format looks like. But sometimes the draft just doesn't have enough synergy. I think this one might.
We've been coming off like a period of drafting where it's like not cool to block. Like blocking has not been very fashionable recently.
Oh yeah.
Like
Of course.
Amonkhet.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
luck
whatever.
blocking
I'm
in
gonna-
that. So I was
know what is
having
racing.
nightmares to Blood Crazed Neonate into Nefcrop Entangler to give you. So Blood Crazed Neonate, the 1/1 gives target creature haste, and Nefcrop Entangler is the 1 red for 2/1, and you can exert it to give it +1/+2.
Oh yeah.
And you're like,
okay.
good luck, because you're losing.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
they're
yeah.
like, it's whoever has the most Gust Walkers, right? You know, who's on the play, who's got the Gust
Yeah.
Walker.
Who's got a Gus Walker first, or like who's got the Stalwart first?
Rona Stalwart, Hoodie B, Hooded Brawler.
Yeah.
You know, give +2/+2, it's a 5/4. 5/4?
Sure, yeah,
Just like
losing
big
2 points a turn.
big old chunks of damage.
Jeez. Oh no. Okay, camera went dead.
So, yeah, blocking was very unfashionable for a while. And it was the same in Ixalan. Ixalan was even worse, I think. I played one draft of Ixalan.
Ixalan was worse?
Ixalan was worse for blocking.
No.
Ixalan also had the feel bad of like the train wrecky drafts where you're like, what tribe am I in? No one knows.
Yeah.
I'm in
I
like
think-
sort of like I'm in blue black. What's that? I don't know. Sort of pirates, but sort of not. You couldn't play
Yeah,
everything.
no, I hated Ixalan. Ixalan was like you
and then
never.
the ultimate feel bad of
Ooh.
of a Jade Guardian into one with the wind.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Oh gosh, that was so good.
Both at common.
Yeah.
And stuff like dive down as well, like 0/3 hexproof for 1 blue mana.
That's okay. I mean, like it's just protection.
So yeah, so very unfashionable blocking, and then Dominaria felt like a very different. But
Yeah,
like even
exactly.
draft wasn't doing that. Like you play draft and you go like 20 turns in Dominaria. You play like you can play these real like
fast
decks.
Big
So the thing is
decks,
in
sorry,
Dominaria,
not fast
there's
decks.
not like a super fast deck. The deck that it was like red white, but that like
But
that
even
didn't
then,
get
like,
there
that
all the
petered
time.
out, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I hope you don't have any removal for my Champion of Valduk, which has like 2 equipments on it, because if you do, then I've
And then
lost.
I'm dead.
Then there's no point even playing this game
Like,
anymore.
you have shock too? Oh well.
Yeah. So yeah, it was different and nice. I think so I don't mind either. I think what I mind is when you have like multiple things like that. Like if you have 2 or 3 sets in a row that are like no blocking, that's not good. But if you have like, you swing, if the pendulum swings back and forth, that's where
I think Dominaria was a like a
breath of fresh air.
yeah, it was a breath of fresh air. It was like the best, one of the best like drafting sets, limited sets, in the last, I think, 2 years, almost 2 years.
More than that.
More than that.
Yeah, I think so.
Armor Cat was kind of fun to draft. Armor Cat was fun to draft, but like you said, I'm not blocking. I'm just going to bash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I hope this set will be the same. This set will be the same as like Dominaria, except maybe a little bit more blocking, and it looks like it is because there's like a lot of creatures with bigger toughness than they have power.
That's become a recurring theme in Magic, like modern Magic, is the like 2/3s are like your friends.
Yeah. They trade very well, especially like 2 mana 2/3s. 2 mana 1/3s are like very nice. No, they're nice, and then 2 mana like 2/3s, they're like very nice. So
Big old booty. Just
Yeah.
trading.
fat, got the fat butt.
Alfred Wong here.
No. Ooh. Alright, not gonna
Feist
give
it.
up. Yeah, not gonna give up the
Scavenging Ooze.
Scavenging Ooze. But I mean, like the Scavenging Ooze is gonna get a bit more legs. Gonna take 2 more so that it can eat up more stuff from the.
He's holding Cryptic Command up, but I mean, Dustin doesn't really have a board presence, which is surprising because Murphy what are all these cards in his hand? What's going on? Why
is he
haven't they
not
been
casting?
played out?
Exactly.
Like, you gotta.
I'm so curious.
The whole point of this deck is just vomit as many creatures onto the deck as possible, and then attack them. Like,
And then sideways, they all get +1, +1, +1, +1, +1,
Exactly.
+1, and then swing them sideways.
Dustin having a think, going, yeah.
This
What
is
have
strange.
what have I done with my life?
No, a lot of Atlantis. Just drop everything in your hand.
Attack for 2. I mean, that's a chump attack, right?
Yeah. A block. I'm gonna eat up.
Of course, I'm gonna eat your
Well,
Master
your
of the
guys.
Waves. Yeah, yeah. Did he miss that? Ah, I think
Yeah,
he
I
did.
guess so.
Or what's he? Oh, he's looking at Murphy Trickster, but it would still have a +1/+1 counter on it, and it's still a
Yeah.
2/2. It doesn't change. It doesn't change power and toughness, and it will still be a 3/3.
Well, is he gonna like cryptic command that shit?
But why? He doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's just a 2/2. He just played a 2/2.
I was like thinking, what do you have in your hands, sir? No, but you can cryptic command now, so that you can snapcast the cryptic command later.
Yeah, I think he's going for it.
Double blue, triple. No. What?
They're going, what is this card? Snapcaster, Lightning Bolt?
Huh?
They're playing a very weird game of chicken where neither of them are like quite understand
Like,
like what the other one's
doing?
saying,
Like,
so
what
they're
are
just
you doing?
edging closer
What are you
to,
doing? What are you
they're just
doing?
going closer to the edge, and they're like, really? Is this what we're doing? Yeah, we're going to the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Lightning Bolt
That one died.
on Mutavolt? No, on Murphy Trickster.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's it, right?
still a 3/3. It just can't eat anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, he's gonna eat that on the stack, just in case.
Oh, fine, to make
Just
it a
in
4/4.
case.
Yeah, okay.
You know?
What is going on here? This is the problem with like the Merfolk tricksters in this Merfolk deck. You super want to play them at instant speed to be tricky.
But
Pun
like,
intended,
you
but
gotta
the
know what you want.
But the Merfolk deck is like, well, I'm just going to play a 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, and then like 2 Master Waves, and I'm going to kill you.
That's
so I
what
don't
it should
understand
be,
like
yeah.
where the Merfolk trickster comes into this.
Well, with the 8 about, I guess. Like, it taps down. Like, you
Yeah,
play,
but Silver,
no,
like,
you gotta be playing it like main phase. Like, tap down that guy.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
beat
like
him,
push
for
through
5
damage.
points
Yeah,
of
yeah.
damage.
That's why I don't quite understand like what the.
Oh no, man! What's up with our equipment tonight?
So
Yeah, it's kind of like.
and now he's got. All
I
the,
know there's a strange tension, but I mean, like, it does fit in the deck. Like, you are just going to. I'm gonna tap that guy down. I'm gonna beat you, and then I'm gonna tap that guy down. Then I'm gonna beat you.
Yeah, now he's got all these crypt. He's got all these Merfolk in hand, but that's not where they're supposed to be.
Yeah,
they're
right.
supposed to be
I
on the
mean, they're
battlefield.
yeah.
And now, what can you do against a scavenging use? Like what are you doing against that?
You've gotta bounce it using what's that? Tide Binder? No, Harbinger of the Tides.
Harbinger of the Tide, yeah, and
Yeah, there we go.
Harbinger,
Okay,
yeah.
so Harbinger of the Tide is gonna
It's gonna
try
counter it.
to
It's gonna
resolve.
cryptic command right here.
Yeah, this is
Snap it. Don't be asking how many
Come
cards.
on,
Snap it.
it's like, he's gotta be worried about a spell pierce, but he's got enough mana to pay for the spell pierce.
Yeah.
So 4 mana, counter draw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't switch the Spreading Seas. That's on your red source, man.
Draw a card, draw a Tarmogoyf. That's not bad.
Yep.
Go to 6. Play my Tarmogoyf.
Oh yeah, okay. So recognizes that.
Play my
Play the
Tarmogoyf.
Tarmogoyf
There you go.
and
Yeah.
pass the turn and I
Make
think
him have.
that's
Make
it.
him have something.
Come on, you just wanna you should just be dropping all your creatures like.
Yeah,
at this
so I
point in
don't. I
time,
don't.
blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. So there's a Master
There's
of the
like
Power
3
Trident.
lords in hand.
Yeah, they should all be on the battlefield.
They're all like 4/4.
Because what can you do now? You can play 2 lords and make them both 3/3s, and
No, you can play all 3 lords.
No,
I think. I know there's only 2 lords.
yeah. So you play lord,
Pearl Trident.
play Pearl Trident. Not going to attack you. Literally, it's just going to sit there and block.
Oh, that's a Harbinger of Tides too. Okay, I'm just gonna push back your. Yep. So Harbinger of Tides, push that back.
That's fine.
One
But
for
what
block.
is it? What's it doing though? It's just blocking. You're going to
Okay,
play
it's just
play
no block.
Pearl Trident.
Tidebinder Mage.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We're getting tricky. Says go.
BU 2/2.
Whoa.
Oh no, man. he's
So
losing a
feel
lot
bad.
of
So
pieces.
feel bad.
Yep.
Scavenging use. Tarmogoyf.
Yeah. Does he have another green source?
Yeah, he does breeding pool.
Yep. Tarmogoyf.
Can't make this. Oh, he's got 1 activation of scavenging use as well.
Yeah.
Play him out. That's all your deck is doing. It's just playing out creatures.
Yeah, which I mean, like Destin's deck is supposed to be doing, right? Then. Oh, it's so strange. It's so strange.
Dunno. Dustin's sitting there going, "What can I do?" Well, you're going to block. That's what you're going to do. Your Merfolk are just going to chump block until they die. Now.
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, a Tamagotchi is like huge, right? That's
Yeah,
gotta be like
and
4
this,
or 5
yeah,
Tamagotchi.
yeah. And that, the second time we're untapping next turn.
Creature, yeah. No, the Tamagotchi is not untapping.
Oh, is it until it leaves?
Oh, no. The
these
second Tamagotchi is there. It's
yeah.
present.
Okay, here we go. So we're going to delay the inevitable
block-
for a little
block.
while longer.
Blockers.
Make
Yay.
3 2/1 elementals. No.
4? 3.
3. Oh, spreading seas, yeah.
Oh, right. Eat your dude. Become big.
Cryptic command here would be real good.
Oh, that would be so bad. Tap all your creatures, kill you. No, the Tamagotchi doesn't untap. The other Tamagotchi doesn't untap. Wait. I gotta...
Scavenging you staying back.
Wait.
So what we're seeing here is just the Tidebinder Mage, which, yep, so they're saying Tidebinder Mage doesn't untap as long as he controls Tidebinder Mage. So just attacking one Tarmogoyf, which is going to get trumped by an elemental token.
But you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because he's got another Tamagotchi.
I mean, he's just
got like Tamagotchi.
I don't see how. How is he winning this?
Tidebinder Mage.
Another one.
And then Lord. All he needs is the Lord. He got the Lord, then he can swing in for like some points of damage. Let the elementals do some blocking next turn. Right? If he has one of the Lords, they get Island Walk. He swings in, takes a lot of damage, and then next turn untaps. Then another Lord takes a lot of damage. Swings in, takes a lot more damage.
So there's another.
There we go.
There's a Lord. So
no, this is going to be Spell Snare. Yeah. Is there anything in response? I'm going to Spell Snare you, but then I've got mana to pay.
Nope. Not interested. You see, if this is another Lord, I'm going to be like really angry. It is.
Oh, come on. This was supposed to be like played like 10 turns ago. Oh.
So they're attacking.
Right, 6 points. Right, he goes down to 10. And step, just eat your 2 guys. Gain some life. Now my Scavenging Ooze is like huge.
Cryptic Command looks great here.
Like, does the Lord of Atlantis give itself
no.
Island Walk?
Don't believe so.
No?
Don't believe so.
There's a lot of stuff.
Ah, there are, yeah.
Never mind, we'll find the...
There you go.
There we
Other
go.
Merfolk creatures get +1/+1 Island Walk.
Ah, okay, so other... Okay, so...
Eternal
the
Witness,
way...
getting back Cryptic Command. No, get back Cryptic Command.
No, but he can win the game here. 0, blow it up.
Oh, he can, you're right.
Yeah, blow
Well,
it
no,
up.
because he has the Lord of Atlantis to
block 1.
1.
Come on, it's like at 8.
Oh no, I think he is. Yeah,
he
he's
is there, yeah. That's the handshake.
and that's it.
Cool. Please
Good.
return his
Spreading Seas.
Spreading Seas, thank you.
He'll find it in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week we'll be back this Saturday for coverage of the new standard meta, I guess, for seasonal qualifier 2, which was from the months of April to June. We are having we've already started the seasonal qualifier 3 for the Grey Ogre Games Championships. Remember, you can join us on the stream every Wednesdays 8 p.m. Singapore time, or you can join us on youtube.com/GreyOgreGames if you want to watch some replays. And if you want to find out how you can be part of the Grey Ogre Games Invitationals like all these lovely people, GreyOgreGames.com. Find us on all our social media platforms. Yeah.
Instagram,
Facebook,
Twitter,
Twitch, Yoku, Roku,
MySpace,
Netflix,
Bebo,
yeah.
High Five, WeChat.
I don't know. Tinder, maybe.
Almost certainly not.
Almost, maybe. There's a lot of ads on Tinder. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.